All right. Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of ND Fan RP. We're back again, and we're heading to starting locations. E. Back at it again. E.
Hello.
Oh boy. So yeah, this ought to be fun. There's been about a month's time skip, I believe, between the season finale of the first season and Episode 1. So we're going to be picking it right back up. And we got some big things to follow back up on. We heard about the Traverse ship that mysteriously showed back up again in the system that doesn't have any of the original organics on it. And supposedly Mr. Nowhere, the head of the Shadow Wyverns in the Undercity, is causing a bit of a ruckus. And the end of last season, the Sanctum exploded.
All right, you guys, we are now announcing RP start. You may now begin RP.
Here we go. Right. Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Fairly well. And yourself?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing okay, I guess.
That's fair. Huh. Good morning.
Good morning, Agent Sloan.
Good morning.
How was the last month been treating you?
A bit of busy work, but, got most things in motion. Managed to get a few moments of rest.
Well,
Was
that's good to
nice,
hear.
considering I haven't had a single wink of sleep over the last couple months or so.
That's fair. Well, hopefully today will treat you well.
Indeed, of course. Are we still good for the meeting, Lieutenant?
Would you remind me what the terms of that meeting was?
Simply discussing, opening a
Good morning.
contract as far as our services. Considering how cooperative we have been with working with you and Avalon.
Of course. I'd be
It'd
happy
be-
to discuss that later.
Foster,
Good blow. I'm okay.
of course. I look forward to it.
Wonderful. Seems like a peaceful morning here, even though it's
And that goes to you as well, Miss
Uh-huh.
Amelia.
Let's just see the
Oh,
shadow of the upper city. I
Contract.
guess.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. I have time now if you want to discuss business.
Wonderful
Go
then.
ahead to the clinic and see how it's doing.
Whenever you would like to discuss it, I'd be more than happy
Indeed.
to.
We can do it inside here.
Hi! Hi everybody!
Hello.
Hi.
Good
I'm
morning.
here to work from the temp agency.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm here to work from the temp agency, so I'm here to help if you guys need it.
Good to see you too, Red.
Right.
Alright.
It's good to see you too.
It's been a while.
It's nice to see you on your feet.
Yeah.
Recovery was luckily fast with the proper care that my contractor gave me. But you're all great help during the first few days.
Really? I just wanted to come by and let
Of course.
you know that we need to
Oh,
talk.
it's that union lady
Union
again.
Bank real
That
quick.
person's
Oh,
kind of loud.
no worries.
It's been a long few months, I guess.
Indeed it has.
I'll be right there.
I mean, if you
Alright, I'll be
But how
right
about you,
back.
Runa? How have you
Still
been?
have a few jobs on my back.
Yes. I've been better. Just been
Okay,
copying books for the last couple days.
It's like a book.
So, kind of just tried
Oh, I
to
get
get
that.
out of the house.
It's been so long. I can't even remember
I see.
the name, but just like go
Yeah.
around that end.
Considering
wherever, like, the
that,
right sign
you
is,
know,
you should find it.
Leon had copies of some of the books
alright,
that
should
were
I
destroyed during the whole incident with
Yeah,
the
see that down
the
there? Like on the left.
the sanctum.
Go there, you'll be
So-
able to find it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go
Indeed.
I wonder how it's getting along with repairs. I haven't been down there in a while.
Directions.
Good question.
It's going.
Alright then.
We're doing
I
our best.
imagine Masara's helping.
Yeah.
Some zip at home.
We are going to need to use it in about maybe like 10 minutes.
And some zip
Yeah.
perform.
There's a lot of faces around too.
I know it's short notice.
No.
True.
How it goes.
Pretty
No idea.
interesting.
Second thing is,
To be honest, I've been doing a lot of mid-city missions ever since I've been recovering, so to gain my funds back, I guess.
doors open at all times because we are going to
You didn't push yourself too hard, I hope.
have some high
No.
corporate personnel.
It's okay.
I'm at least walking, that's all I need to do.
Yeah, if
Hi,
anything
me
about you two, it's
too.
like you're workaholics, that's for sure. You're the most productive people I think I know.
And that's all you kind of have to be.
Says the person who never leaves the clinic.
Radio if it's working, and
That's
Who else
true.
is there?
I mean, you're right.
Wow, this
See,
place
When
is
you're
really
dependable,
full
they
up.
depend on dependable people.
Wow.
So,
Right, well.
I get as much pay as I need for the contracts I have, so.
Yeah.
Let me see if any place is
Yeah.
open.
Bye,
Every place looks
friend.
closed.
Hopefully so. I've seen a lot of new people in town. Maybe some people are coming to get some jobs.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Hopefully there's some doctors.
Dependable people working at dependable
Hey,
places.
maybe.
Hopefully these new people are dependable.
You never have too many doctors. Especially when we have our usual circumstances of horrible eldritch pandemics that kill so many people.
Very true.
Whoa,
And
oh,
weird
okay, that
moths
sounds pretty
and
bad.
shitting in the sewers.
Good morning, Mr.
Hi,
Coyne.
Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Ah.
I was watching through things and I got a bit of a headache.
Ah,
I should
nice
be good
shirt.
now. Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna stop
Just a little spiffy today.
loitering in front of the clinic. If you need me, I'll be on radio. Bye
Very
bye.
well.
Okay, bye, blue friend.
Stay safe.
Alright. Sounds good.
Indeed. What was the
So, what do you
spiel
need me to
that
do,
you had said before?
Harper? My spiel. Oh, that I'm from the temp agency. I'm here to work the shift that it was ordered from the temp agency. You're Dr. Harper, I think, right?
No, I'm Mr. Sloan.
Oh, Dr. Sloan.
That is Dr. Harper.
Oh, okay. Hi, Dr. Harper. That was the only name that was on the thing for the. I'm sure you understand it. It's temp work. Oh, it's so crazy. Wow. But yeah, I'm here to do anything you guys need me to do. I was told I was probably just going to stand out front. I was also told there was going to be another person joining me, but I guess there's not right now. So that's pretty fun. Yay.
Right. Do you know what has happened to the regular
Yes,
guards?
this is
Yeah.
the front door job.
What was that? What?
Do we know what happened to our original guard? The usual armored up types.
I have no idea. I'm just from the temp agency. I cannot tell you.
That makes sense.
So,
I
yeah,
suppose
sorry.
maybe they're being reserved for more high threat response kind of things, perhaps, since they're heavily armored.
Perhaps. I'll be sure to
Maybe
ask.
it's a general fun cut a bit on the higher scale.
Indeed.
Or even send trained military guards to guard us when we're not under high alert, I guess.
Is there anything in particular that?
Well, in any event, we'd best head inside and
How
check
is your
up on
armor
things.
anyway? Can it take a couple hits, or you
I
got some kind
think
of
so.
Kevlar on there?
It's like, yeah,
Don't
it's
know how
like
good
pretty
it'll do
dense.
against
It's like,
plasma, though.
it's like, yeah, it's like, it kind of hurts, but it's not that bad.
Well, hopefully you won't need to find out how good it is against damage.
I certainly
you
hope
got a shield
not.
too.
This is the clinic, so people have come here to get healed and not do unhealing. I would hope
Yeah.
to think.
Indeed, but be on your guard at all times.
Yeah, it'd be
Of course, that's my job. I will be vigilant.
It'll be a nice assurance to
Good.
have some security around these parts.
Have a good one, Doctor.
Right.
He's not survived the day, is he?
We'll see.
All looks kosher in there.
Very good.
Pretty well stocked for now.
It is nice to see the things are back in order.
Yeah.
Right, let's see how upstairs is.
Lots of cool people here. Wow. I'm gonna.
I did do a little bit of...
Oh, you did really good.
What was that?
Thank you. Oh, I did
He was
a bit
cleaned
of
up the
cleaning.
place while we were gone.
Ah, right.
Yeah, because for once we didn't have to rebuild the place whenever something crazy happened. It was
That
actually
was
kinda quiet
nice.
the last month, shockingly.
Very good, very good.
Well, things are looking fairly good so far.
Yeah. We didn't have anything urgently pressing to attend to for once.
Well-
Actually take a deep breath.
There is a few matters, but we need other hands for that.
Oh. Ah, see.
You recall the conversation in the Undercity a while back?
Oh, right. Hard to forget that. But yeah, that's a much bigger ordeal to mess with.
Indeed,
It's got
but
a
one
whole
that needs to be
separate schedule
tackled.
compared to the normal day by day. Indeed. Also,
Also,
we still have that
Attention role
whole-
players. We now have admin thanks to Sketchu. Shout outs to Sketchu. Thank you.
Hey,
Feel free to ping a GM if you need one.
nice. Well, in that case, I might do a checkup of the systems of the clinic.
Yep. Also, at some point, I don't know how the expeditionary force is going for those whole acid bug things that we sent out to the wasteland. They've been out there for a while. I assume we'll be catching up with them soon to figure out what they find.
Do you mean the one
That's
that's
the whole thing we need
a
to,
month ago we had
tie
sent
up.
out for a few weeks?
Yeah.
I believe I had heard back
Never really-
that it did not come back.
Oh. No news isn't usually good news, so that sounds about right.
Indeed, we'll
So
need
I
to
guess
look
we'll
into
have
that.
to Get some more hands on that project.
Also, good
Oh,
morning.
There's a normal guard.
Hello. The guard at the front gate told me to come and greet you to let you know that I'm here.
Perfect.
Limited guard reporting for duty.
Good to have you.
Indeed. Be sure to keep the front of the clinic safe.
If you have no other... I'm sorry, repeat yourself?
I said be sure to keep the front of the clinic safe and be on call.
Affirmative.
And remember to stay on the radio. Right, was there anything else pressing that you two could think of?
Not particularly. The biggest things are those acid bugs and the other thing, which we can't really do much about right now aside from just planning.
Indeed.
But I feel like that's probably at least a few weeks out.
Nothing like urgent, but
Right, it also seems like my pings are broken from the start.
that's
Alright, you need a roll?
Question.
Question. Alright.
Thank you.
I've contacted God with my brain. They're busy. The moment you're allowed to contact God, everyone contacts them.
Of course.
I just want to know how drunk they are.
How drunk am I?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Hey God, on a scale of 1 to 20, how cool am I?
I got a 1.
Oh.
Just double check what's the radio on.
What was that?
What radio are we on?
25. Hee. Right, I suppose once we have a moment, I did have some ideas for a few projects that we could start working on to pull in some funds. I'm,
Alright.
not exactly the researcher in the scenario, but I believe that they could be helpful. First is that, clearly the, Go ahead.
I was gonna ask a kind of personal thing. Could you teach me how to use firearms?
I suppose. You wouldn't be the first I've taught.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I think after like a month being here, I think I need to know my way to kind of protect myself.
Perhaps it is always helpful to know how to defend yourself. And of
Yeah, we have
course,
incidents here where having a pistol on your hip is a pretty handy thing.
very true. And also don't be afraid to ask a guard for an escort.
Okay, I'll try. Oh, actually, more masked ones. I don't really like talking to, like faces.
Right. Well, in either case, the guards are both meant to listen to both of your calls as well. Still busy?
So...
I might head down to the shop now. Do you want anything? And I can...
Hello?
We are graced with God.
Yes. You know, we say that people can ping, and then we get 30 pings.
Of course.
I caught it.
Yep.
Okay.
What can I help
Anyways,
you guys
for
with?
fun,
Who
his
needs
things are
help here?
broke.
So, firstly, I'd like
Gotcha.
to do
What's up?
a checkup of all the systems on the clinic, make sure everything's in order.
Okay, so running a diagnostics. You know, you encounter a couple of like the usual issues, you know, hard drives that need defragging, you know, some bad sectors and on some data, but nothing overall that's weird or different out of the ordinary. Just a simple cleanup, and you do it very successfully.
Perfect. Next up, an older point of business from previously heard things. I want to double check a second time to see if anything under Project Athena could be found.
Okay. This might take me a second, unfortunately.
That's all right. You can also check up on the Traverse ship. Look up that Nazira person. Yeah. Probably just those two. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. Got a bit of a frog in my throat.
All right. Ooh, jeez. Okay. So you're trying to find anything on Project Athena in your systems?
Yes.
Yes. What do you already know about Project Athena? Because that'll help me give a baseline.
I think all I know is that it's loosely tied to Titan somehow.
Okay, that helps out. All right. So, you're decking 3 or 4?
1 at the moment. Though
1 decking. Oh, that's right. You worked your sheet. So with a 19.
Ooh.
still a very high roll. Within your system, you're not able to find anything really leading to Project Athena. You can find a couple whispers about it. Even checking on the net, just nothing specific. It doesn't seem like there was any hard documentation on it.
I see.
But you do find things that kind of reaffirm your beliefs that, you know, mentions of...
One moment, Mr. Cohen.
A holographic specter being involved in it somehow.
I see. Okay. That's all that I could find?
That's all you can find. Just a couple of rumors on the dark web.
Okay, so 2 other things before you go. First is I want to check up either by radioing a call to Fortuna or like seeing if there's any updates on that Traverse ship that showed up, if it's still far off in the system.
Gotcha. Hold on, I need to...
Right, what was it you needed, Mr. Cohen?
Oh, I was gonna head to the noodle shop if you want me to pick anything out of you.
Very well, thank you. Be sure you're on the radio.
Oh, yeah, what do you want? Cause, what, like, do you want, like, mini noodles or just normal noodles?
Oh, I think I'm fine for now. Thank you, though.
Oh, okay. See you later.
Take care. Yes, yeah. The rest can be done at a later time. Oh.
All right, your line connects to Fortuna.
Hello. Fortuna, can you hear me?
Or
maybe not.
Maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I'm just gonna drag you both into the Discord.
That works.
If I could. Yeah, because did it show that you were connected to the DM call?
Yes, it did.
The DM radio? Yeah, okay, because I asked Manda in DM radio and they said yeah. So I'm just gonna...
What was going on? What?
Oh, Sloan wants to talk to Fortuna if that's okay.
Oh, sure. Was that what was going on? Because
Yes.
I thought I dropped into DM radio on accident.
No, trust me, that's not the first time that's happened today.
Okay. So yeah, I could hop back in there. What's up? You want me to hop back in to DM?
Yeah, we'll do it that way, that's easy.
Okay, radio. What is the GM radio?
There we go. Hello, Fortuna, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello. Fortuna, is that you? Hello, are you there? Oh my word.
Is this thing working? I'm here.
Yeah, are you here? Okay, can everyone hear? I can hear Bandit.
Yeah, I can too.
Steven not
I
hear
can't
Bandit.
hear
Is
anybody
that
else.
okay?
Okay.
You
I can't
you
hear
can't
neither.
hear. Okay.
Do you want me to just teleport to Steven? I'm a GM, I can do this.
Actually, yeah, you can just teleport to Steven. I didn't want to pull you away from what you were doing, and I decided to make this more
We're
complicated.
just talking in the fucking. We're just talking in
Yeah.
the spawn room. I'll be right there.
Yeah. Yes. Come here. I wanted to use the fancy tools, okay? I wanted to make use of them because I know that the other GMs use them a lot in official, like DM radio. I'm like, oh, we can make use of that. Kick everyone out of this stupid radio.
You're calling Fortuna, right?
Yes.
Hello? Hey, what's up?
Hello, Fortuna. Well, firstly, I want to check in. How are you doing?
I'm good. Just really early.
Good. Secondly, I wanted to check upon the business of that ship in the system. Is it still far off?
I don't know. I haven't received anything from it yet. Haven't heard anything from corporate in a while.
Right. Well, suppose after you're back on your feet, we'll need to be looking into that.
Right. Yeah.
But I suppose that's all I had to ask. So, I hope that you have a speedy recovery. We'll see you soon.
Thanks. I'm almost back. Soon enough.
Indeed. Take care.
You too?
Goodbye. Alrighty. Detroit, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Last thing before you go.
Last thing, yes.
There was a person that dropped by a while ago and had mentioned an independent chemist by the name of Nazira. I would like to look up that person.
Let's see what I can find on a Nazira.
Perfect. Good old VR chat stuff.
Who told you about a Nazira?
It was a NPC that had shown up at the door of the clinic and had an interest in the mold that had shown up the day before.
Mm. So was this back when the mold, or back in season 1 then?
Yes. I wasn't sure if it was just like more of a one-off thing or not, but I believe the NPC was played by Ginjo, if that helps.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. That feels like a one-off thing. That's nothing that I have heard about or heard mention of.
Sounds good. That's all I needed. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, have a good session. Sorry that it took so long.
No, you're fine. Perfect. Oh, wait. Never mind. I can do that when I do. If something comes up later. I don't have my assault rifle.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. We had fricked up leg. So it's not that bad. I mean, sometimes it just happens, you know, people can't control that. Maybe they can't control it either. Maybe they're just like a normal person that's just trying to live their normal lives.
Hi.
I don't know.
Noodle shop's not open, but the meat shop's open.
I don't know.
I see.
About the weird
Were you able to grab something to eat?
legends about with these
Oh,
places.
no, the
Man, I just get
portions
paid
are
to
a
work,
little too
and I
big
just
me.
want to go home and take my money and help my
Right.
mum, and that's it. That's all I want to do.
Well, if I see the noodle shop open, I'll be sure to tell you.
I'm just gonna be like,
There's I did talk to a few people. Runa told me that all corpos are lizards, and Bryden killed the birds and replaced them with cameras.
I'm pretty sure she's messing with you.
I appreciate that. I don't try it.
Yeah, I think I slowly understand that
care about
it's just messing
people
with
and
me.
things and stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right, well, I'm going to have a walk around.
For example, I care about myself.
It's alright, I join you.
Sure.
Now, there's a bank. What other stuff is around? Is there like a fire department as well? Oh, hello, Dr. Sloan.
Hello. We're going to be heading out for a bit. If anything happens, radio to him.
Is it Mr.?
It is
Tim,
Mr.
Got it. God dang it, I didn't know.
I wasn't sure what they wanted.
I thought it was Radio 24.
Pretty simple.
Good morning.
Morning.
Seemed like a nothing's fucking open.
Good morning. Morning, Mr. Leo.
Morning indeed. Aaron, was it?
Yeah.
Okay
Grown
then.
a little. The hair.
Thought something was different, but okay then. Again, simply saying hello, and if you're looking for food, I do have my meat shop open if you're hungry.
Ah, I see. Is that a recent acquisition?
A month ago I had purchased it, but I was doing some renovations, so...
I see.
Been on and off, but now it's more official, if anything else, if you're looking for something. I noticed some of the stores were closed, so... I had it open for some people to have.
Fair enough.
You're welcome
Yeah,
to
the
come
27
by if you're
acre-
interested.
Oh, what is it for?
No, it's a meat shop. I mean, seeing that'd be more...
Oh, that's nice
your
seeing something open.
routine thing.
Yeah, the apparently the 27A convenience is gonna get like sold sometime soon, so they're looking for somebody to buy if anyone wants to run a convenience store.
Sold? Like Richard?
Huh.
They want to sell it. I think they still own it, but they say they don't have the time for a 27A convenience, which, to be fair, that's all your time.
I mean, yeah, that
Pardon
makes
me a
sense.
second.
I mean, when you market it
if
like
you wish
that,
to speak to me
it
after
makes
this, I'm going to be speaking with Dexter. But if you wish to speak after that, let me know.
Very well.
But yes. Anyways, though, again, if any of you are hungry, though, just let me know. I can run by over there and open shop for a bit.
Very well.
It is very good. I just ate mine. Quite a good snack.
But
Maybe-
you're finished
maybe
already?
you're
really
raving
preferred a
reviews
few more
already.
prepared meals. But unfortunately, none of the places are open. At least I might
Yeah,
get
but
food.
over there, a bit more just freshly made, if anything else. Is that not a bad thing sometimes?
I mean, it's fresh, but it's like a clean. I would assume it's a clean cut. Maybe it's like grilled a little bit, so it's actually like kind of edible for most people. But like, I definitely
Yes.
preferred like, you know, when good old God, what was it? It was Cork. Yeah, when Cork was making food and stuff. That food was nice, but he hasn't been around anymore, unfortunately.
To each their own. Again, there's different styles, if anything else.
Yeah, Cork was a pretty.
I mean, I
dynamite
can't
chef.
eat raw meat.
What?
I'm pretty sure that's
Like, you can do your won't.
Well, I can by technique, but I'm pretty sure it'll make me sick if it's not like, you know, prepared. Maybe I'm just.
I mean,
I don't know.
I try to make it edible enough for other folks, I mean, but yes.
Right.
But actually, I do want to ask you a question, actually, as I found something and thought maybe you could look into. A little more into your avenue, I guess you can say. Even the time, of course.
What is it?
I'll show you. It's easier. I don't have it on me.
Right. Take care.
Take care.
Hello, testing Radio 25, making sure everything is good.
Crab milk salesman by chance.
Indeed. Be sure to keep radio transmissions concise and short.
Sloan, test your radio again. I don't think I can hear you on the radio.
Testing, can you hear me?
Nothing.
Perfect.
Alright, it's good to know.
You sound fine to me.
Well, that's one at least. Typical
Well, if
broken
something needs
radio.
relayed, I guess someone can relay it to me, I guess, if something's really needed for me.
Well, at least we have something.
One day we'll get radios that work.
One day.
Yep.
Right, well, I'm going to continue my walkabout.
Indeed, I will as well. Now that I've gotten my nice lunch in.
Because they won't be checking decks or logs or whatever of every place if they were checking for the sanctum in the first place.
Morning.
Morning.
We've seen Rain and Mr. Wheeler not in today.
A few things opening that's usually not open. Like, not
True.
usually open.
Good morning.
a answer. Are you perhaps interested?
Like I said, maybe you should try the arena, huh?
Wonder if any Valkyrie personnel are in.
I don't think I've actually been to the arena yet.
Oh, it's an interesting little place.
Yeah, I think the Hubble went once, but I haven't.
Right. That doesn't seem like anyone's here. I wonder if any of the wyverns are in today. Well, there's Mr. Liev at least.
Few places I still have been is I was told to avoid the alleyways, and so I didn't go down them. But they don't seem as scary.
Well, it highly depends on the time. I would still recommend not going down alleyways.
I went down it once, but then like this giant person came like jumping out, and I wondered who it was, but it was Itis.
Right.
And they scare me, and I think that's gonna put me off. Oh, noodle shop.
Indeed, it's open.
What do you mean? I'm here for food. She can put. I mean, she can put down a lot of food. More than me. I grew up in a big household. I'm surprised she can put that much away. It's probably something with her
I
animals.
guarantee you, like half of my corporate wages go toward food.
Yeah. Speaking of your wages, the person behind you with the. Hey, Miss Legato, I'm gonna meet some stuff. I had enough food today.
I'll just tell you, wait, hold on.
Alright, anything I can take here while I'm putting some dessert?
How about some spicy noodles?
Apparently,
Spicy as
Mr.
well, alright.
Scanning people
Mhm.
in the row,
Grab that.
according to Alice, so.
Hello, Sloan.
Good morning.
Through technology or through magic?
Oh, well, it looks like a good morning so far. That's a good thing.
At least so far.
Yes, spicy.
I'll go have my fun.
It's definitely busy in here.
And you'll also
How
be
much
here
owe you?
soon.
One of the most popular places in town. Okay.
Once you get the spicy.
Oh, you're another new
that
face.
is.
How are you today?
I got you. I'll put it in the key.
Hey, I'm doing good. I just arrived.
There you go.
Appreciate
Checking
Oh,
out
wonderful.
the
What's your name?
My name's
My
Alice.
name's Alice. Hey!
What?
Wow.
That's
Well.
convenient.
Any idea if they're hiring at all?
First
or-
name I heard in the row, and
What
it's
the
Alice.
heck?
It's my own. Great.
Why are there so many? Why are there so many Alices?
Perhaps.
Apologies.
something to ask the lady over the
Not
counter.
enough of us, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Will there
once
be
it's
all-
blown,
It's
it'll be
nice
first
to
time.
hear.
What do you recommend?
What was that? What?
I've not had mushroom.
What do you like, meaty
food
noodles
before.
or spicy noodles? Those are my two favorites.
I do like me some meat.
If you're feeling dairy, you can try the ice cream noodles, but you gotta eat them fast, because the ice cream will melt.
Unique locations collect Alice.
I think the meaty noodles would probably be good. Not that
Oh,
I'm
they're
asking
one of my
right now.
favorites.
I mean, news for a big girl.
Sorry, I don't know if I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know her name.
Talking about those two, or?
Miss Legato, you got an order coming.
Right. Okay.
Okay, one moment.
Whenever you're ready.
Just gotta clean up something.
Thank you for the follow.
We might have a potential hire from people while talking in the back. I know some people are always flipping out and just turn between shifts.
You say something about me?
You good over there with your bowl, buddy?
Okay, sorry about that. How may I help
Hello.
you?
It's not. I did not stand
Can I
at the
get
doorway. That seems like
some
a
meaty noodles?
odd place to stand for now.
Meaty noodles,
I'm just
sure
gonna wait
thing.
for it to clear out.
Anything else you want with that, or just the meaty?
Well, I
soda.
already kind of got something to eat a bit ago.
I mean, yeah, I'm not that in much of a rush. I just wanted something to drink.
Spicy noodles, please.
Excuse me. I'm just over here. Hopefully you enjoyed your outing and touching grass for the first time in a while.
Spicy noodles are the best.
It was very nice. Thank you for inviting me.
And hopefully Mom and Pa didn't make it too awkward. It can be a handful of times, but at least they left
I wish I
the
could
estate to
combine
us
the
for a little
spicy
while.
and the meaty into one, then you have
Indeed,
spicy meaty.
it was nice to
Might
see
do
the
that one
signs.
day.
You could try ordering both. And
It was the first time seeing Snow too.
Indeed.
This place is titled Locked Up.
20,000 calories of meat.
It's pretty neat.
The meaty will be out
Just
soon.
don't stay in it too long, you'll get your ass sick.
True.
Like that the hard way. Oh.
Man, I should really make that swim.
Let's see if things don't get out of hand. Let's see what Masara are up to.
Indeed.
And the streets are populated today. Hopefully for the better. Alright, y'all take care.
Take care.
So, me being new here, how long have you been around? Making sure that
Not for quite a while.
so you might know anything that's going around here, anything.
Morning, Mr. Grim.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
good
been
morning,
here
Mr.
maybe
It's like some more
6-7 months at this point.
Yeah, I try to pick it up and.
I wouldn't say I'm expert on the place, but I know the day by
I'm
day.
sorry.
Really?
Mess.
Yeah.
Avoid all the
Okay.
random shit that happens. Sometimes there's some wild shit that happens.
You can sit
Could be
over
a prank,
there.
could be
I'll
anything,
clean it
really.
up.
Though, no, that's been
Alright.
cleared out.
Gotcha. I did see a
Yeah.
random bird that
And I'll get you another
apparently no one
one.
can
then.
identify. So, I don't know if I
Oh
should
yeah,
be
I saw it, the
concerned
little
or
white
just
and blue
ignore
bird,
it.
right? It seems harmless, from what I can tell.
Seems harmless. That
Random
doesn't like
fact,
other
does
birds,
not like
though.
other birds.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah, he was being assaulted. Not really assaulted, but
It was gonna bite,
really.
I think it was gonna bite my head off if I got any closer.
Well, you're
I think
safe
it
as
was-
long as you're
I
not a
think it-
bird.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yep.
Alright.
Stop being a bird.
Sweeties.
Thank you.
We can help with that.
Oh, can you? Do tell. You're gonna rip off his wings?
If you ever wanted to stop being a bird, we could probably help with that.
Good to see you again.
I said I didn't want to be a bird.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was saying if you didn't want to be attacked by the other bird, you could stop being a bird. Then I said, we can help you.
Anything I can help you with?
Indeed.
Of course you can. Of course you can. You're having
Is
fun. You can do
someone
a lot of
out at
things.
the moment, or you've seen him around recently?
Yeah.
It's been a bit busy. I
Yeah, just
haven't
watch out for
seen,
general, like, court patrols.
different things to do
Well,
here
then-
and there.
I suppose so.
Oh, yeah,
Well, I was gonna
someone
just
slowed down
stop by to see if you
kinda
folks need any
nervous,
meat, so I can pass
Sure
over
what they're doing, but it seems
some.
shady.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Probably hunting mages again or something.
Good, now yeah, back as again as usual.
I don't know if you have magic or not,
There's a
but
whole
if you
fiasco-
do,
there's a whole
Meat is only
fiasco,
so
you know, the
good.
convenience store
I've got to
about
get it from
scanning.
somewhere else.
I don't know.
Scanning.
Well, was it a bit too far for me to hear?
Compliance.
Oh, I was just commenting on the meat situation.
That's good.
Oh, what situation exactly do you
Meat is
mean?
only so good. If you can source
Yeah,
other
but-
meat, that might make my
Not
food
totally
better
used
for
to
people to
us, you're kind of
eat.
competing with each other,
I
really.
know I have some the pillbugs help
We tend
get
to stay
some meat
pretty
that they
neutral
can,
because
and
really
that's what I
everyone needs
sell
healed at some
sometimes.
point.
So
So we
I
can't
give you a
really
bit of
play
what I
favorites.
have there. If it help, that helps.
It's something about naturally generated
Now,
meat.
if we're talking
Just
about like Valkyrie and Shimetsu,
it's
those two
better,
are
I suppose.
so they're always
Can't
fun.
quite put my
Yes,
finger on it. I don't know the science.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm both.
And neither do I, but
I'd
the
be
natural
an
does
avid
taste.
customer of yours if you do manage.
Kinetic or plasma?
One would another if anything else. Yeah, let me get that meat for you then.
No.
You have my contact.
Whatever those terms.
Right, well, could I get an order of our dumb plumes, please?
If I had to give myself a job description, I am
The
an answer.
plumes sure thing, dog.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Sorry about the mess.
Open them so I can at least talk to them.
Oh,
Yeah, but it hasn't been open. Haven't
If you
seen the owner,
see-
so.
Yeah, I've seen him around. Right there, actually.
Hmm?
Oh my! Probably go talk to him. Right there at the door.
Excuse me?
Hello, Amelia. This person's apparently quite a good dancer. Maybe you could use them.
Oh, really?
Hello,
I thought I
Dirty
had a new
Diamond.
employee coming in.
Hello. That's me,
I
guess.
think I overheard not being able to get
there's
into
another
the Dirty Diamond.
Well, I can at least give you
Is
the
it
codes to
locked?
go in.
Yeah, for now, I would assume you probably don't have the codes to. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just freaked my shoe. There's something in there. Anyway.
Yeah, I can get you
Bless
the,
you.
the codes and clearances and stuff, and
Bless
then you
you,
can get to work.
Bless
you.
It's okay.
Sounds good.
I haven't figured out.
Right.
I haven't figured out a schedule yet, unfortunately. But I think when it comes to Dirty Diamond, opening up in the end of the day, so like the last hour or like 2 hours, and then it's that time people don't want to get drunk and wasted and all sorts of
Here you go.
Thank you very much. Do you accept wireless transfer?
You're new.
Wireless should work on there.
Perfect.
Oh, I love your hoodie.
Oh, thanks.
How much was it?
The dumb balloons, that's 500.
Very well. There you go. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's a lovely piece of meat.
It is indeed. For later. For later if you want. But
Oh,
so I'll just
goodness.
pass by as something I'm picking up right now, so
I'm putting
do
this in the
enjoy.
cauldron. Thank you so much.
Indeed. Okay, I'm sure some off time I can deliver a bit more as,
Well, there is a thing called the meaty noodle.
as you know, as planned.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That
Right.
fresh, I think. Should be.
I mean, we have just did supply legato with a, so that is a fresh piece of meat that was just supplied, so you order meat.
You enjoy.
Probably to be the first.
Hi. Could I have an order of
Already had some meat, girl. Yeah, I'm just looking for a drink.
Sure thing, dog.
That's a nice design, your hoodie.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Rena. They are. Oh, nice.
That's good.
There's a domestic decker by the tourist garage. I thought you should know. I can't find Selena. They said they're checking out all of the different connection points and apparently can even affect the clinic from there. I didn't like none of that. Hi.
And so many customers, so lively.
Hello.
Hi, doctor. Oh, Mr. Sloan. Are corporates all lizard
Yes,
people?
I saw them earlier.
What?
Are you a lizard person?
I
Are
don't
you
believe
a
so.
lizard person? But do you know for certain?
I'm fairly certain.
Okay. Also, in a less funny note, there's a Shometsu Decker by a outpost by the Traverse Garage. Apparently, they said that it can also affect the clinic. Hi.
I recommend anyone that doesn't want the affinities to be shown by Masaru. There's, well, we're consenting, but it's odd. In general, Masaru is asking for scans of people for their affinities.
Right.
Is that legal?
It's they're asking for consent first, but it's just
Open up in the middle a little bit.
A little weird.
Well, I saw someone say no, and they didn't seem too happy about that and seemed quite insistent anyway, so I think
That
it's like
makes
a
sense.
thou must situation.
they're gonna be putting people on a list anyways.
Of
Because
course.
I would know.
Yeah, probably saying no to get you more on a suspicious list. Best just to avoid them in general, I'd say.
True.
I guess so.
Got nothing on me, so.
Hello, Mr. Maroon.
I should go see if the Decker is still there.
Indeed, I'd like to hear more about this.
They said they're from a certain division, blah 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 blah. Oh, look. There they go.
It's Mr. Cross.
So that's the person. Interesting.
That's their name.
Bingo.
Or is that the one doing the scans?
Yeah, they're talking about Mr. Cross. Masaru's
Scans.
Oh.
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
he
his
came
name.
down here with 4 armed guards.
Yes.
Oh.
200.
Well,
I do not know why he's down here. All I know is that he wanted to scan someone.
Okay. I'll be on 44.
right.
Auto fills in and people just tap on.
Well, at least the new Shimetsu person's easy to spot out in the crowd. That giant white jacket.
True.
Mm-hmm. There's the glider.
Alright, I guess I'll go practice. Oh, I left my stuff inside.
Everyone's very curious about the bird.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going to the arena.
The bird. That little bird.
Oh, yeah, very curious about the lizard bird.
Time to start a wildlife documentary.
You are strapped, sir. Are you ready for war?
Walking by innocently with a tail.
Should I be concerned?
Oh yeah, I love the dual swords. I didn't know you were skilled in hand to hand.
Pretty cool
Thank
stuff.
you.
Alright,
Yeah.
do you know why they're up there?
No, I do have one recommendation.
Is there... Well, they're just near the clinic
The way you're
before
wearing
I saw them.
There's
Oh,
no style
yeah,
in that way. You just pick them up like this. If
they're
you do it like
testing
this,
people for
then you
mana.
can pop them out.
See, I try that, right? I do it that way sometimes, but it's harder to get out sometimes.
I think they're registering
like a
people.
second.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's kind of called shift storm,
Anyway.
in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like walking up to random people, scanning them for affinities.
That's fair.
So,
Haven't they done something similar before?
But yeah, looking is much more important than
Yeah,
looking
and
like a
they
badass.
caused and we had an incident with Gib where Mr. Mealy wasn't too pleased with it. So,
Indeed.
I have
I
no
thought this was addressed previously.
It's not my sector. I wish I could say something, but I have no word in this.
I think, yeah, whatever way is
Right.
easier for you to
Well,
do.
nonetheless, it's good to see you again, Mr. Dexter.
By the way, dual swords.
It's a
badass.
pleasure to see you, Mr. Sloan.
I hope you've been well.
Yeah, just done some business with Smith over there. So,
have to do my job,
doing
you know
well.
what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, indeed.
Also, I am.
Speak of the devil.
Sadie Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Also,
I'm a go.
Hello again.
Co-worker.
Anyone that would be interested.
Hello, Agent Sloan. I see it's something.
Very well.
Are things normal, just
Are you referring to the crowd?
much of the? Yes, notice there's a bit of a crowd going
It's a
on.
shame.
I believe it's just new faces interacting.
Easy job.
Quite a.
Masaru's out in force.
I see.
I don't suppose you'd be.
Understandably so.
Hello, Mr. Cross.
Hello.
Would be
Yes,
Excuse me.
Oh, I hear you've heard of us then.
You were saying?
Would you happen to be free to discuss what? Would you happen to be free to discuss what we were talking about earlier?
Of course. I believe I have a moment right now. Would you like to speak in the clinic?
Well, absolutely. Get back to ourselves, bitch.
Yes, if you don't mind.
Right. Then follow me.
All right. Well, then I suppose you.
Yeah, by the way, you don't have to accept that stuff,
Yeah,
by the way.
I
You
figured
just
out-
say no and tell them to fuck
I
off.
don't have any
highly
muscle,
recommend doing
apparently.
it.
That's kind of what I figured.
Oh, it's too late for me.
I think.
It's like a John and
Oh, yes,
Terry
we'll do
episode.
some
Remember those?
exotic pet or
Oh, hey,
something.
Sloan.
Indeed,
Hey, you
we have
found who you're
guests.
looking for. I'm very glad. Bye, Doctor. I
Yes.
mean, Mr. Sloan.
Right, no help. Anyway, would the conversation right here work?
There's a lot of. You hear that, right?
I would prefer if we go up in the upper floors if you don't mind.
Very well. Your guard can wait down here if you wish.
How can you tell?
We have very
Right.
comfortable seating.
You may stand position, Dogma.
Yeah, but like, how do you know it's the arena? How do you know it's not
Right,
just like
follow me.
a practice range? Okay. I was worried at first.
After you.
Also, I like your shoes. They're kind of cool.
I hope that's the arena.
do believe. I imagine I would hope so, given the volume of fire.
Right, so this was about the weapons contract, correct?
Precisely.
Very well.
Now, I understand that there was some apprehension given the recent data wraith issue and whatnot. That being said, I can 100% guarantee that that issue has been alleviated completely. And more fact, we have doubled up and have a cybersecurity division designed specifically for that type of intrusion and investigation.
Well, that's good to hear. Has there been any new toys on the market?
A few, I should say. There's been some significant upgrades to our current standing arsenal. Increased power capacity, thus a higher magazine rate. Generally, a little more streamlined process, make it a little easier to do. Also, also doubling up on identification as well.
I see. So you can identify the ones that seem to go missing better then?
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, that does sound rather tempting. Is there any other facets to this deal that I should be aware of?
We would also be willing to provide body armor and, in addition to firearms, if specific customers are interested as well, depending however deep you want to go into this contract. I can also add in, if you want, we can also make sure and double up the latest updates to our firewalls to all of our products via Cyber Division. That way that there is no compromisation of everything.
I see. Well, that is certainly a tempting offer. But I believe that for the current moment, before any decisions are made, I would like to hear out the other end of the spectrum. So I believe if you're willing, I would like to have a day or two to make a decision.
Of course. Of course. Granted this contract, though, you would be promised a certain degree of financial discount in addition to depending on how you want to do a contract as well. I will also say this, if you don't mind. I recognize our tech anywhere, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
I could also offer a little bit of an upgrade on this end as well, if you're interested.
In which regard?
More efficiency. Maybe a bit more capabilities with it. Better interfacing. Perhaps increases strength, composition. It's how you wish to it.
Well.
This offer, of course, extends to other of your superior personnel if they wish to inquire things special. We'd be more than happy to work with them. I know Miss Harper is accustomed to Shimetsu sidearms.
Indeed. I will be putting a lot of thought into this. I'll be getting back to you very soon.
Wonderful. I imagine for the sake of purposes where there's, the percentage can be discussed once you come to a decision as far as how you want to do this.
Of course. I'll be keeping in
Wonderful.
touch.
Excellent. I look forward to your offer, Agent Sloan.
Indeed. And of course, I'll need to, put in some calls to upper management. But Avalon is also putting out its, various medical contracts as well. I'll be able to give you more details at a later time.
Wonderful. I look forward for us both to mutually benefit each other.
Of course. And I look forward to even more business in the future.
Wonderful.
So,
Well, you are a busy man, and I didn't want to delay you any further.
indeed. Let me show you out. Thank you for your time, and do take care.
You as well, Agent Sloan.
Dude, I don't know what the hell you're trying to say.
Thank you, Dogma. We are done here.
I don't know what sort of calculator.
Have a good day.
Give me a moment.
You as well.
Yeah, fix your modulator. Oh, see you guys. Hope you have a good one.
Of course.
Hello, Mr. Sloan. Sloan. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Indeed.
You can come in if you want. Is there anything you need?
Oh, nothing. Just recognize that.
Hello.
There's someone just standing on the edge. Concerned.
Where?
Over there.
Is that the arena being active?
Oh, the yellow bird?
Yes, there's a few training. Most of the rows down there training, honestly.
I think that's
Also, I do believe Masaru's gonna ruffle a few feathers.
Grim?
So,
Unless there's more volley.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
that's scanning.
I know the particular.
I'm going to say this.
Could not be. Hard to say.
This is my just me being
Only one I know,
parent,
anyway.
being over exaggerating, but this might ruffle a few feathers of certain groups randomly scanning civilians. So,
Indeed.
be ready for whatever. Yeah.
The clinic is
You
always
tried to
ready.
scan Aaron just before.
What do you
So.
say?
Right.
Friday
Well,
was
take care.
corporate, actually. Now you got the more casual.
Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding.
It's like,
Sloan, you got a message.
scared to be honest. So once I got the
Got a message from Fortuna. It says,
Yeah, fair.
I got the promotion, smiley face.
4 guards deep, so it's right to be a little anxious.
Which promotion?
She replies, hold on. Let me get the whisper. She replies, the promotion. I'm now the head of AI research.
Well, congratulations. I hope that we can speak more in detail soon.
She sends you a conch emote.
Oh dear. See you soon. Take care.
Hi, Mr. Sloan.
Hello.
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 Whoa.
How are you
My
doing?
goodness. Well, I'm doing well.
Good. Just checking out Liev's new meat shop. He just bought that. So if you're hungry,
Indeed,
we're
I
helping
heard.
advertise.
Fancy that. How have you been faring?
Pretty good. It's been a surprisingly quiet month. How about you?
Indeed. Well, I was able to go on a bit of a vacation. So that was nice.
Hmm. You needed it. That's.
Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there you. Hello there.
Apparently, I was muted. I didn't mean to be muted. How long was I muted for?
Hello there.
I could hear you.
I heard you.
Well, I guess friend.
Okay.
You like my food,
Maybe
so
a second or two.
I guess I like that
Okay,
in this
good.
one.
MP, what have you been up to?
It's good to see you.
It's just the bird thing, something. Nothing too scary.
Ranger.
Though, I mean, it does.
Are you about Leos?
I think they mean the creature.
I didn't.
Oh, that's
I mean,
not a stranger.
I haven't
It's
seen
nothing to be worried
MP
about.
since the beard. I mean, so I thought it was that maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
Hmm.
Are you talking about the bird?
Or the beard. I mean, it's fine. It's I've seen eat
talking
meat.
about this
I mean, so you're good.
That's Leo.
Now with the beard. Yes, it's turning that point of the season. At least my internal season, I guess. I don't know, but yes.
Seasons.
I mean,
It's
apparently I'm more
different.
like Sloan now. He had a beard before. I mean, I've only seen him with a beard on. Anything else?
Fair.
Yeah, do you ever shave? Or do you always have a beard?
Well, I shave this part.
What?
Selective
Ooh.
shaving. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, don't kill that. That might be an endangered animal. Please don't eat it.
Hmm.
Right.
I mean, he likes my food. I mean, so it's kind of hard not to. Maybe I could have added a neck bit. Maybe, and then it'd be. I think
Don't
I might
fatten it up and then eat it. You're gonna get in trouble. Like I said, there's not a lot of creatures on Hellion. That thing's probably endangered.
I mean, it could
Fair.
be some exotic thing that someone brought here and released it or something. Who knows?
That is a good point. It could be
If it's
someone's pet.
you also could get in trouble. Yeah, exactly. Hello.
I mean, there's some color.
Hello there.
I think there's a color, at least.
Who might you be?
Let me check.
My name is Lace. It's
Hello,
nice
Miss
to meet you.
Runa.
Right. I'm Welby Sloan. Pleasure.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
She doesn't recognize
Yeah, they're selling
me for
crabs.
this beard.
Oh,
Yes,
She knows
crap.
But they don't
Share
recognize
that
me.
information.
that's understandable. When you get a beard, I guess the
Indeed.
face recognition technology doesn't.
Do you
really
work with any
that
of the
well,
corporations?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I do not.
They'll get familiar again. They'll figure
Very
it
well.
out. It'll click. It's just a little startling, huh?
Well,
My
pleasure
current
to
work
meet you.
is information gathering.
You know,
I
like
see.
Tree, though,
I'm
where you
simply
just kind of like
looking and learning.
you just like kind of prune it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's also a stranger.
Are you a full
Why
synthetic?
don't you meet him and make a new friend?
Yes.
I think a new set of condominiums or like
I see.
apartments opened up in
Do you have an owner?
one or something, because there are a ton of new people around here.
I
Oh
did,
yeah,
yes.
I've met like at least 4.
Right. Well, pleasure to meet you.
It's okay,
Kind of
MP.
nice though.
Nice to meet you as
There are
well.
a lot of not strangers too. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of not strangers.
What have you been up to lately?
Jameson,
Yeah, that is
yes.
Jameson.
Actually, I don't know. I say yes, but I'm just confirming to make you not sad.
We saw that too. It seems like crab. Maybe it was your stuff we gave you. Attract them.
Maybe that's.
and then catch them.
That would make sense, actually. I did have a different or exposed of the air.
Goodness, you're full of energy
I'm gonna
today.
make myself dizzy.
Oh, well,
What is
should we
going
go
on?
find Jackie?
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh,
They were in the
Jackie's
shop
at
earlier.
the Dirty Diamond.
They're nice.
Oh, okay, great. I'll head down there.
Oh,
Thank
what?
you.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, right. Before you go, do be sure to send the other wyverns my regards. And if need be, I would like to renew that contract.
Oh, yeah, sure. Some of them, I mean, we're around, so we can head over and see who's at the office, and maybe get someone to meet you.
Very well. That could be done today or tomorrow, whichever you wish.
Nice to meet you.
Sure.
My name is
You'll, report that for you.
Thank you.
Do you find about
And be sure to take care of yourselves.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes, you
no,
too.
we'll
I'm
do our
glad you got your
best.
vacation.
Still looking for something.
Thank you.
I've got a little bit of time, but you know, not a
Well,
great amount.
we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Indeed. Perhaps I can catch you later at the drinking times.
Yeah. I've got like.
Yes, almost forgot.
Indeed.
Jonas
that.
said Jackie's at the Diamond, so do you want to go there?
An open position.
Well, let's see.
All right. I'll see you later, Mr. Sloan.
Yeah, I've got
See you later.
Until you know, I can't make rent. Hopefully, find something by then.
Yeah, well, the union's always hiring, but you know, the pay isn't that good, so probably want to find something else.
Maybe.
Hello, good sir.
Hello there.
We've been told that you potentially are working at the clinic. Is that correct?
Yes, why do you ask?
Ah, wonderful. Well, we have
They say about their
quite the... Oh, sorry. We have quite the business proposal, I would say. Now, what do you typically... Do you typically have vending machines in your clinic?
Well, something like that. We have an inventory depositor.
Inventory depositor. Wonderful. What, do you make any profit off this?
Well, it's what we use to organize our things.
Ah, I see. Well, how about we give you an alternate source of income for your clinic? You can never have too much money when it comes to, you know, healing the injured, saving lives. You want
Perhaps.
everything at your disposal to preserve human life, and non-humans as well.
Indeed.
Well, don't we have the solution for you? We have... Oh goodness, where is it? Bollocks.
It's right there.
Max, I've lost my canteen. I found it.
It's my good sir.
Aha. Anyway, back where we were talking. Crab milk. My friend, this is the finest and, might I say, also the healthiest solution for thirst that you will ever have available to you.
See a random animal walking around.
Right.
Yes. And might I add, on top of being a delicious treat, we could also potentially use this for life-saving. It has some healing qualities. Medicinal remedies are all the rage these days.
I see. Well, would you be willing to provide a sample?
Absolutely. Please, do take some. I can only provide a cap's worth, but I'm sure that will be more than enough to test.
Indeed, I would very much like to put this to a test.
Here. Here you go.
Thank you.
Wonderful. As you know, crabs themselves often shed their exoskeletons to make room for when they grow. In theory, they are immortal. If they didn't get so big, they could continue growing endlessly. Now imagine the regenerative properties. Quite right. Imagine the regenerative properties of crab milk given to patients. New limbs, new eyes, new ears, nose.
Right. Well, that's certainly tempting, but I would like to give this a bit of a scan and see if these claims are true.
Absolutely. If you ever decide to pursue this endeavor, please flag us down. We're based in the wasteland, and we would be happy to arrange some sort of agreement.
We're also sponsored by the local meat shop.
Yes, we're quite loved by the locals.
I see. What would your names be?
Oh, they call me Ferris.
I'm Max. Max, this is
Right.
Ferris.
Well, Welby Sloan. Pleasure to meet you.
Sloan, quite a distinguished gentleman. I could tell the moment I saw you, I would like you.
Well, I appreciate that. But I suppose...
I know you have your sample already, but would you be perhaps thirsty at all? Would you like your own flask?
Sorry, I couldn't hear over the loud gentleman.
Ah, that's
I was
quite right.
approached
Would
nice
you
and slow,
perhaps
so
be
you don't
thirsty
spoon.
yourself? Would you like to purchase a flask yourself?
I believe you like pets,
Well, I
right?
believe that the cap will be good for now.
Here you go.
So,
Some
out of
pets.
curiosity, how
Oh,
much
of
would the
course, of
flask be?
$2.99 for a flask.
You know what? Why not? It would be easier to do a scan with a larger
Wonderful,
quantity.
wonderful, wonderful. Of course. Then I will give you a flask, and you give me the credits.
Try petting it like I'm
Indeed.
doing.
Do you accept wireless transfer?
Yes, yes, of course, of course, of course. We have those. We have those. We
Perfect.
I think you might be tickling it.
That should be right over to you. There you go.
Ah, we have it. We got it. Thank you so much, Mr. Sloan.
Don't worry.
Pleasure
We've been
doing
doing.
business.
It's been passed down
You're
the
good.
family for generations. Best.
Whatever gender you are, because I'm not gonna check that.
Right.
Aren't you?
Oh, what do? We are crab milkers.
Well, about your business.
We milk crabs and provide a wonderful, tasty treat for all those
The
that
person you're
will
running from
partake.
close behind you.
Now, I do
I don't know
know
if you understand that.
you yourself do not look like you perhaps drink, but you perhaps have synthetic oils and lubricants.
A man opened
Correct?
door, brought Valkyrie, and claiming he head of security and wants to meet with. Probably you'll be best to meet with
Sorry,
him.
what was that?
Do you perhaps drink then? You
It is, well, perhaps we could explain this at a later time. There's actually something I need to tend to.
Right, of course.
Well, thank you for your offer, and I'll be keeping in contact.
Quite an interesting one. Of course. Thank you so much, Mr. Sloan.
Indeed, and could I get those names one more
Saving
time?
lives, a noble endeavor. Ferris.
Currently on business looking for magic.
Ferris and Max. Right. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Good day, Sloan.
Yes, you do have magic, but you already know about.
That is some bloody noodles would be very nice.
I think that went well.
Have you seen anybody around here who might have magic without our knowledge?
My God, those
Oh dear.
Down, aren't they?
Does it see the bunny is?
Right. Hello there.
Well,
Hi, Mr. Sloan.
I wasn't thinking that for.
I simply wish to make an introduction.
So you got a gun, and I think
My name is Yol.
You
I represent the head of security for Valkyrie.
No.
I see. What was that name
I'm
again?
not allowed to leave my house without a gun anymore.
Yol. So why
Oh, is that like
As an alias in a more private company, I can give you my actual name as a corporate
I was
asset.
almost assassinated a
I
month
see.
ago.
Is Valkyrie offering weapons contracts at this time?
We were renewing contracts on a fresh office, but I can buy if you like.
or is that just like a thing that's
Right,
good?
well, perhaps we could step inside for a second and better acquaint ourselves.
Are you ready for the battle?
Got it.
Sure.
The reason I asked is I was wondering if
Indeed.
you thought this was like. Do you think this is like useful, or is this like hokey?
It's useful if some
Would you prefer a seat or to stand?
Okay, so it is like kind of useful, I guess.
It does not matter to me.
Right, well, we'll just step over here for some privacy.
I'm not readiness and all that. Better to stay standing.
Of course. So,
If there is an active contract with Valkyrie that you have the unhealthy and I am aware of it, I'm a new arrival on the planet. I'll be willing to renew, should you wish, but if you're looking for a fresh offer, I'll have to inquire with my leadership.
I see. It will most likely end up being a renewal. So, if you can, please acquaint yourself with the other members of Valkyrie on the planet, such as Lord Croak. And then, get back to me if you can.
I can do so. I do not believe he's in today if he has yet to run into him. But as soon as I do, I'll make sure he's aware of your inquiry.
Thank you. I do much prefer the old reliable type of weaponry that your company provides.
Shimatsu is ironically crude.
that there can be. But nonetheless, I'd still like to hear the both sides of the offer before I make a decision.
Of course, of course. What I can tell you is that any assets of Valkyries, including any active contract holders, are seen as assets of my own, which means you may call upon me for security concerns and protection outside of Valkyrie business.
I see. Noted.
That is a special thought, but
Well, I'll bear that in mind.
under consideration I have 20-odd years of combat experience, as well as seen war on Ajax on the side of Traverse against the Wilds.
I see. Were you a mercenary at that time?
Through Traverse, I was a contracted mercenary, yes.
I see. So, did you say that you wish to give another alias under a more private circumstance?
My public name is Yor. That is all that slummers and common folk need to rely upon. But should you wish to do your own research of my military history, my credentials, anything of the sort, my birth given name is Razel Azir.
I see. Well, I'm sure you've already heard my name, but Welby Sloan. Indeed. Well, I'll certainly be bearing that in mind in the future, and of course, if Valkyrie ever needs our services, we are here to provide.
Appreciate it. Thank you for your time, sir.
Absolutely. And take care.
I'm glad. My blue friend needs something.
Oh, hi, Detroit. Hi. My ping is completely broken. So, I think my radio is also broken.
Same.
Can a message go to Jameson to be like,
if you don't mind?
are you okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, I was just looking for info.
Well, that's really weird that you would say that out loud while typing out the text message. It's so weird.
I work at the bank.
And I didn't. I totally didn't. I was just sending. I was just on the. I don't know what you're talking about.
Second hand, I believe.
Oh, so you've gone and embarrassed Sophie using text-to-speech. Come now, it's so convenient.
I don't think I've talked to you. Just let you know, if you get your
In
name.
italics? Yeah, that's true. Anyways, when is lunch? I don't know when it is. Also, I don't think this is gonna... When is... Hi, Mr. Sloan. I keep doing that. I'm so bad at this. I mean, good at this. I'm good at the job.
Right. Hello, Mr. Cross. Is there something you needed?
What's that saying on your back? Oh, that says Avalon. Okay, I thought that said like Piermont or something weird.
Of course.
No, I
I
think it
believe
says
we
Avalon.
have some
It's
up
just the company.
on the second
I mean,
level.
uniform they gave me.
Oh, do you mind if I go
Hello.
up there?
Of course. Go right ahead.
That's what you do.
Alright.
Should we remain outside, sir, or follow you?
I feel safe in here. You can remain out here if you wish.
Of course.
Alright, understood, sir.
Hey,
Shall I follow you?
How's it?
Indeed. I'll be sure to walk you up. And is there any other business that you had in mind that you wish to speak about?
While I'm here, might as well talk about potentially supplying that on with potential healing potions. Could be a good deal, and it is something I'm starting to get into myself with alchemy.
I see. Perhaps. I'd like to hear more of this in the future. But nonetheless, I believe the machine's in here.
More results on it. Right, just like right over here.
Indeed.
Or-
I believe they have it right on the
we-
counter there. Ease of access.
Okay. Got my own special mug that I haven't got a toggle for yet. Damn it.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Sloan. This is very much appreciated.
Of course. You're always welcome to grab a cup.
I'm glad. Thank you very much. Hello again. Oh, we did want to scan this one for magic.
And why is that?
If that's due to recent events in the Undercity, we being Masaru, deemed it necessary to put a tighter leash around things such as magic.
I see. Does magic... is it able to hide with an individual?
It can lie dormant for long periods of time. I'm not sure about hide.
Right. Well, in either event, I'm afraid that, I don't believe that any of our Avalon employees will be subject to the scan.
If that's what you wish, then so be it. I won't force anyone.
Indeed.
Everyone who has been scanned has consented, so... Thank you.
Absolutely. I trust you have a good day, and I would like to hear of any updates you receive on events in the Undercity.
If I end up down there, I'll let you know, but as it stands right now, the Sanctum's kind of the only reason I was down there, so...
Indeed. Take care.
Shall I see myself out?
Yes, I believe the door is still open, correct?
Oh, it should be.
Right.
Alright,
If it's
thank you
not,
again.
then come back up.
Okay. I come back. I was old. Like, Dexter, is kind of the only Saru person I can trust, and he told me to stay away from them, and other people told me to stay away from his boss, Augustine.
Indeed.
Okay, so I'm planning to stay away from both of them if they hear. I was told just that if they accept me, I told you them like, oh, I need your permission. Is a way just get out of there. Sorry, kind of thing you and you know.
Indeed. As a rule of thumb, whenever another corporation would like to subject you to any kind of scan or test, you are not liable to agree to it. You are under Avalon's jurisdiction.
Yeah, I know that, but there's kind of our surroundings, so I just basically used the Avalon card and just got out of there.
Indeed. It would be wise to avoid Mr. Cross and Mr. Augustine.
Alright, okay. I'll still just avoid Cross and don't speak to Augustine.
Indeed.
So just don't.
If you see him come by, just walk the other direction.
Alright, I've been doing that with is it Lilith? Ever since the kind of talk they had to me, don't think she likes me, so I'm just staying away from that as well.
Right. Well, we are trying to keep good relations with Shometsu, but I'll leave it up to your choice of whether or not to interact with Miss Lilith.
I don't think they really like the Hogbots, and because I'm associated with the Hogbots, well, I'm trying to distance myself just as a technician, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay away. Like, they
Fair
don't
enough.
like me, any deals might go a bit sour. They see me as like personal grievances.
I see. Well,
I would head back up.
indeed.
Oh yeah, and one of the guards did say they get paid in antidepressants.
Was that the temp?
No, it was the other one.
Huh. Are you
gonna
trying
sit
to
here on my
talk through a
shoulder. I guess
wall?
it's really heavy. No, I just heard somebody talking about a temp, and I was saying that that's me.
Indeed, that's through several layers of wall.
Oh, bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know who was saying it. Was it you?
I would pretend that you didn't hear it. This is interesting little creature.
Isn't he funny? I like him.
I suppose.
Didn't stay still.
What?
Oh, I was told by Miss Harper that Miss Harper said that sees me as prey, so I stay still and see me.
Oh. I mean, you can move around in front of it, watch. Hello. See? He's not harmful. I learned that he's not harmful, he's just a little guy.
Right, well, if it does do any harm, let me know.
Yeah, no, you'll
Hello
probably
there.
hear me yell or scream or something, because I'm a little baby.
Hi, I was curious. What is this place called?
This is the Avalon Clinic.
Oh, clinic. I see. Okay.
I don't think you're supposed to go in there.
Oh,
That is
hey,
clearly
hey,
a
little
bank.
guy, come back here. You're not supposed to. Hey,
Usher that out.
come here. Come on.
Is there
Come on. Let's go.
some sort of
Over
guide
here,
or
this way.
something that I could read
on.
to
go. Yeah, this way.
familiarize myself with?
Hello. Yeah.
That is a good
over
question.
here. Hello. Yeah.
Perhaps Traverse could have
You're a
something.
good little guy out here. Yeah. Don't go inside there because I don't think that they're gonna like it if you go inside.
I believe they're
think
down
they
that
might-
direction. And if you see a
I think they don't
alleyway
like
with a lot of
inside there,
signs
that's
in
all I'm
it,
gonna say.
go down that. There should be a mechanic
okay.
shop somewhere.
Good
You can try
boy.
asking there.
Good boy, I think.
Okay.
I hope you have a good
Much
day.
appreciated.
What was your name?
Just don't go inside.
Oh, my name's Abel.
I'm just gonna stand right here. So.
Right. Welby Sloan.
Okay, it doesn't go inside.
Sloan, I see. Pleasure to meet you.
Indeed. Take care.
Hi.
Hello there.
Got that thing
I mean,
all
Mr.
remade up for the new year, just so you know.
Perfect. Would you be able to, say, send that to me overnight?
Well, we have it on a
I
tablet
mean, I
here.
have it here on this data pad.
Well, fair enough.
you wanna
In
read
that
it
case, I
over?
could, read over it right now. Would you mind stepping inside?
Sounds good.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
Don't mind him.
You know that the purple guy. What was that? Masaru.
Right, so
Very energetic guard. Oh, here you go.
Think of something like that.
what are the, details?
Go ahead and read it over. Should be pretty much the same as the last one.
Well,
Just
I
change
suppose
some
that's pretty
things
good.
around and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the other contract did work out pretty good, and I think we were both satisfied with the parameters on both ends.
Indeed. I'd say that we could probably renew this.
First responders, no giving our people away.
Indeed.
Having transparency with those things and whatnot.
Yeah, pretty much. Same deeds, different date.
I'm gonna try.
Very well.
If it sticks,
How about we, start out this one at, say,
and if it sticks,
2 months?
Sure.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
Very well. I'll jot that down right here. There you
should
have it.
also warn you though that we are a little lower on members right now. Johnny is off planet for a bit, and Case is very busy with Undercity, but you have at least medics like Cassian and I, and Liev's still around, and information gathering from Jackie. And
sorry, friend.
So.
And your
Very
general
well.
technician, I guess, is what my role would be.
Of course. Well, that should still be quite helpful.
Wow.
Well, glad to hear it.
It is also nice
Very
to
talkative.
occasionally have someone like that swapped out for a wyvern.
Yeah. We
Given
do have
the
the
response times
capability
from
of to
past
call
events,
in.
yeah, I can understand.
Ones from the other rows. So I'm just saying the immediate response ones are going to be a little bit lower.
Indeed.
Oh. Hmm.
But
Well,
thank you for
that
that.
just about covers that.
Indeed. Was there anything else
No
that you wish to
problem.
say?
No, I guess I don't have any.
What was
Very well.
Sloan?
Indeed.
What was Masaru wanting in here?
Well, I believe Mr. Cross was just grabbing a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay. Because they were going around wanting like magical scans for people, so I didn't know if you like let Masaru in here to get a bunch of magical scans on patients that like really can't do anything. 'Cause
No,
that'd be pretty
I'd
fucked
like
up.
to talk with you about that. But thank you for your time. Please take care.
I thought I heard it.
See you
Alright,
around.
We'll see you later.
See you around. Right. It seems Masaru has learned nothing. They get told
Yeah,
off in a
with taking
boardroom
people's,
and
like,
they're still
scans and
back at
stuff.
it again.
Wait, they told you off in a boardroom?
No, I'm saying that we told them off with the blood.
We did. We probably have to do it again, honestly. But because I'll be honest, I don't remember it as much, and I feel like I would be really remembering that if Masaru got told off in a board. I know we probably. When did we do that?
I
Because most of the
believe
time we
it
were
was
just dealing
around the
with
same
Shimetsu.
time as the Shimetsu dealings.
Yeah, so that got over. Okay, that got probably.
Makes sense that it's overridden.
I don't really.
But either
Yeah,
way,
because,
Avalon
Shimetsu
will
was kinda
not be
blowing up everything.
subjecting any of its employees to these scans.
That's good. Because that was a fucking big miss. And here's the thing: if they get the scans, if you say no to the scans, they can't go in and take anyone. They can't make like accusation. I mean, they can try, but it's against the fucking law. If they get magical scans and they see somebody's magical, and then they like do something, like for example, cause an accident, then Masaru can easily come in and like take them up. But even then, if they do magical scans, you know.
Indeed.
When they leave the actual clinic, so I'll start saying that now.
I was speaking kind of loud for you now. Wait, like whispering. Yeah, so just be you know, make sure the patients are actually safe. 'Cause,
Of course.
Yeah, fuck Masaru is all I have to say. They're not only fucking assholes, taking people's blood and stuff, but they're also fucking incompetent somehow. I mean, I should have learned this when I did all my fucking business dealings with them in the past. You guys got fucking exploded by them, didn't they? Because of the weird, like, magical, like, pill things or whatever you guys were, like, working on? Yeah.
Indeed.
All our fucking shit fell through, too. It's unsurprising. I don't even think they know what they're doing over there. Oh.
But of course, this conversation stays between us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that I'm not happy with Masaru, not with them openly taking my blood, you know.
Indeed, it is still not desirable to have it being paraded around.
I know, and I know you'd like to keep your neutrality, so.
Indeed.
It also doesn't help that they're parading guards around, kind of peer pressuring people. You know, when they appear with a bunch of guards asking for a scan, it's kind of like it's a very strong arming people.
Indeed.
But also, I wanted to talk a little bit. I don't have anything to really add besides asking for thoughts and opinions, but did you read the interview that was posted by Jackie about the Shadow Wyverns? This Mr. What was it?
That I have.
It's like nobody, wasn't it? Yeah. Bit concerning for the Undercity, and we're both down there, so.
Indeed. We're going to need to be keeping a keen eye out in the upcoming days.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they're really dead set on just revenge and taking down the corporations.
Indeed.
There's, I was hoping, since we hadn't been fucked with yet at Geb, that it was just Shimetsu pissed them off by, you know, killing their mafia members. They went overboard, and now they're back to just existing and just doing their own thing. But now, it's probably going to be a matter of time before they start hitting us, I'd imagine. Just Masaru was the bigger threat at the time, because I guess, I don't know.
Indeed, which is
Not
another
Masaru, sorry,
point
Shimetsu.
why we should try and keep a neutrality with Masaru, that if these Shadow Wyverns start having magical attacks, we need something to repel them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let him know. Sure.
Yeah. Teleportation stuff is pretty scary, honestly. Nope.
Indeed,
I guess
it
all you
is.
have to do is just not say their word when you're alone. Anyways. But that's about all the secret
Whenever
talk.
you get a second, I need to tell you something. Just when you're done. No rush.
I think we're about wrapped up here.
Indeed. The last thing I would say is that perhaps in the upcoming days I may have some medical contracts that will be in the works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with Gab?
Indeed. We may be offering some services. I'll need to be
Okay.
putting things into
Okay,
order a
off the
bit
top of
more.
my head. I don't think I have anything. Is it going to be a union meeting? Is it like that kind of, or is it just between Gab and Avalon?
No, just simple contracts to be offered to other corporations.
Okay. Excellent. Looking forward to it.
Indeed. Take care.
Have a good one.
Right, what did you want?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know that the other guard friend that works here, apparently, he had got reassigned somewhere to a different place. I'm sure you probably already got the email about it or whatever, so he's gone. I just wanted to let you know. He wanted me to tell you.
Right. Who was it that sent you again?
It was a temp agency. I forget the name of it, but it's just a small temp agency. I just saw the job listing and it seemed really nice, and you guys so far have been really nice. So, you know, it's been really good.
Very good. Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to interject, but if you want, I could lend you a hand, Sloan.
And who might you be?
I heard our contract with Masaru is still working with Avalon. Duke Atomic. I protected the Undercity for you, the clinic there. I was
Indeed.
the last one while the other two Avalon guards were getting high off drugs.
Absolutely. I thought that was you. What was that you said about Masaru?
Wasn't
Or did you
Masaru
mean to
might
say
have
the
been
Wyverns?
hurt, but I was Yes.
Indeed. I, in fact, just renewed the
Slip of the tongue.
previous defensive contract with the Wyverns.
No, I cannot say I have either.
Yeah, if need be, I can take the place for you if you're a little bit short on security, because I'm not really doing too much.
That would be
Although
appreciated.
I was going to ask you if about. Oh goodness. Apologies.
Wow, jumpy.
I was going to ask you
It's
about
alright.
this.
The burn on the other side of your face.
Yeah, that burn.
Right, how'd that happen? Might need you in a moment, Harper.
And to put it most simply, I got caught in an explosion. Basically right in front of my face, but it wasn't really a whoosh explosion, more of a blazing whoosh explosion. Burned half my face and my clothes, but I got new clothes.
I see.
So that's
Has
not a
that
problem.
wound been treated?
It has been treated, but I don't know if you do things like plastic surgery or something, but let's just say the ladies don't quite like a burn mark all over my face.
True. If you ever did wish to have any prosthetic surgery, we can certainly do that.
That sounds great.
Hello, Mr. Coyne?
One moment, Dr. Sloan, Mr. Sloan, sorry. Is there any way that I could get the keypad number or like I don't know how it works, but just so I can close the door if there's a threat?
Well, if you were put on guard duty, then you should already have those clearances.
Okay, well then, I guess that I'll just assume that I don't need to do that, since I wasn't given the codes.
Right. Are you sure you don't remember the name of the temp agency?
I'm sure that I don't remember the temp agency. It was some garbled garbage, I don't remember. I could check again, but I don't think that I have it.
Right. Give me a moment. Mr. Coin, over here, if you would.
Guess I'll join you for a bit.
Right.
Don't see why not.
So, to bring you both up to speed,
Yeah, I've only got a shield. So that would be helpful, yeah.
I have just renewed the defensive contract with the Wyverns, so they will still be standing guard and be able to be called upon in emergencies.
Ah. Very good. Good to have since they're in the area.
Guns are useful.
Indeed.
They take
Much quicker and cheaper than an HTR response team.
That they are.
I just don't really like being behind the
Additionally, I'm currently looking into contracts with both Shometsu and Valkyrie for renewal of weapons.
And I'm a dead shot.
Yeah, just
Very
to be
good.
100% clear, I have no combat training whatsoever, so I'll try my best, but...
And we should probably get you up to speed on something. I can take you to the range if you want. If Sloan doesn't have time.
Oh, I should have some time soon.
Are you talking? I can't hear you if you're talking.
Hello?
Oh, wait, are you
There you
in the
go.
range, but you're like far away?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
Oh no, I couldn't hear you, but I realized I just need to step a bit closer. 'Cause
Indeed, don't be afraid to step up.
I don't bite. Usually.
just saw you eat a ham in a minute. Like a little Hogwarts side stick.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Appreciate it.
also, you know, the temp outside, I'm a little concerned that they haven't been able to identify which temp agency.
Indeed, I was just about to go check that, because I'm starting to get suspicious that he doesn't have any sort of clearance.
Same, that is kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, he shows up under-armored, under-knowledgeable.
Indeed.
Could even be a spy from another corp for all we know.
Absolutely.
He hasn't, right?
But at least we have our usual guard out there, because that one seems
Indeed.
familiar, like he's been here quite a bit, so...
That's
I'm
Mr.
sure he
Duke
knows
again.
he's under his nose, at least. Oh, that's his name. I never asked his name.
Indeed,
No.
he served us well in the past. And I'm not sure if you heard, but he might be looking
Indeed.
into getting some surgery to clean up the scars.
Ah. Well, we can do that.
Indeed,
Maybe.
we can.
Even right now, if he wishes. Up to him.
Right. You could offer him that if you wished. But what were you going to say?
Oh, nothing, I was just thinking.
Right. Well, in that case, I'm going to head upstairs and check the database to see if I can find anything on that man. And feel free to speak to Mr. Duke. Other than that, most tasks, I believe, will be a tomorrow project. I'll be looking to see if we can come up
Mr.
with
Duke's
some
still outside?
medical contracts to give to other corporations.
Yeah, get some more cross-corp business going, generate some funds.
Indeed.
Sure, we think of some stuff.
Absolutely. So, with that,
I might just take a few
Yeah, you can actually make use of
moments
that boardroom
every
right there
so
for
often
once.
to just check up because I've got Contamania basically recording on my tablet at the moment. That's kind of just so I can catch up after work. And some things have just happened. Like, something a bit
Oh no, I just thought I
weird.
saw something on the ground over
Right.
there, but I thought it was valuable, but it's nothing.
well, I suppose another thing you could do is... Could you run a check on that bird thing that seems to be flying around and find out if it's someone's pet that got loose?
Very well, I'll start asking around. I have seen it roaming recently.
Indeed, it hasn't seemed to cause any problems yet, but who knows, that might be some sovereign's pet or something.
Yeah.
For the record, I left my
Yeah,
wallet
God
home,
forbid we
so
put a bullet in it, then we have soldiers storm in the row.
Exactly. So, I'm going to go check up on that temp agency.
Well, look at me.
Alright, I'll go see about that surgery and see about searching this bird.
Indeed. Good luck.
You're loaded, wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Likewise.
just saying, like, I'm not gonna be able to, like, pay you back and have any I don't have any money, so I just want to be...
Oh wait, Harper, before you go.
I won't lend you money, I'll lend you women.
Harper, before you go.
Surgery sometime soon.
Would you ping for me?
Do you want to ping upstairs where you're going to be?
Yeah.
That way they up there.
How many you sell?
I could count them on my.
I'm assuming it's going to be roll this time then.
Most likely.
Mm. Why didn't come even extra fast? I think it's a medical roll. They're probably saying, "God damn it, who got injured now?"
Hello.
Hello. I would like to make a check and find out what temp agency sent the guard out front. I'd also like to try and get an ID on him.
Okay. Hold on one sec.
Temp agencies these days, you know.
Yep, can't find good help.
Give me 1 second.
Of course. Back at it again. Gotta snag a bit more water.
I have returned.
Sorry, just grabbing some water.
Yep, that's fine. So you can tell, looking on the computer, looking at, what agency your corporation has hired them through. His name is Philip Paul Johnson, and he was hired through an unknown temp agency. That's what it says. An unknown temp agency under the name of agency.
What? Can I pull up anything on it?
Yeah. Let me. Yeah, you pull up some information on unknown temp agency, and it kind of like leads you to a landing page, and it goes unknown temp agency. It's the name of the company. They're legit. They go. They just kind of just do basic security, like mall cop style, temp workers. Sometimes minor like deliveries and stuff.
Huh. Who put that call in to have him called here?
It's just kind of just like a rolling call type thing, I was probably in the system before you started working here. Just and no one picked it up. Just a general guard.
I might need you in a second.
I see.
Okay.
Well, I think that's all that I had for questions. Thank you.
Okay.
Lie on down, and then we'll see if we can get rid of that scar for you. I'm going to remove his scars with some treatments.
Let me.
Clean up the face.
How's it
That way
gonna
he's
look
more
awkward?
appealing to the ladies.
Where did you get those scars from?
I got blown up, but in the face. Flames.
Okay.
Burnt my ass. But actually my face, it wasn't my ass. You get the idea.
And then, Alice, do you have any edges or medkits, or what are you going to be using on this?
I got 4 points in medical.
Okay, just 4 points in medical, that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ooh. Alright. Alright, the skin graft is coming out pretty good.
As long as I don't like a freak, I think we're good.
Nah. Looks seamless. I think it came out pretty good.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
technology's awesome.
Indeed.
I'll need to find
Looking
a mirror.
good.
Do you have a mirror anywhere?
Sure. Over in this
Let
cabinet.
me just.
Well, there you go. Get a hold of that.
Looking good.
Indeed.
Looking damn
I
more like a
appreciate
movie
that.
star. No problem.
That's what I used to do before I used to kick ass.
Really?
Funny enough.
And I figure since they're guarding us and we do have a deal with the wire, we'd probably give them a pretty hefty discount for that.
Indeed. I believe that that was part of the dealings.
Yeah. Very well.
Right,
They'll
well,
probably go to the Wyverns anyway, which it won't be much. It's just cosmetic stuff.
indeed.
Pales in comparison to gunshot wounds and stuff.
Though
Anyways,
it does depend.
let's get you back up front so you can keep guarding, because I don't have much faith in the other guard out there.
Very
Neither
true.
do I, but believe me, when I'm done with him, he's gonna be a badass little kid.
I believe it.
I do too.
You done good work. You coming along, Sloan?
Indeed. A ghost.
Yeah.
That was fucking
There
scary.
was a haunted rabbit in here.
I also did put in that
The guns over there.
bit of research I said I was going to do. I can update you if you wish.
Very well.
So apparently, this guard, I believe it was Philip something, comes from an agency known as an unknown agency. Name of the company, to the letter.
Well, that's... Is that a real company?
It seems to be a legitimate temp company that rents out these kinds of services.
Who would name their company that? That is
Better
such a
question is,
stupid
how did
idea.
it get so prolific?
I don't know. But I mean, if he's legit, then it's fine, but...
Indeed. In either event, I'm
we'll have
going to
leave
try
it
and...
with you to,
Precisely.
yeah. They need to, up their training a little bit. That agency, I would say.
That they do.
And actually get, armor. I mean,
True.
it's not cheap, but it's not super expensive either for the generic guard armor. They need to, was he cheap to hire at least?
I actually didn't check that.
I would hope he would be.
I would assume so, and I hope so.
The light armor and no weapon.
I did
Yeah.
find that the call was made a while ago.
Oh.
So it would appear that this was set up for a while.
Well, as long as he's legit, that's all that really matters. I mean, we still have the other guy that seems to be more than enough.
Indeed. Hello.
Oh, hello, Aaron.
Yeah, I did spend some time standing behind one of the pillars and just listening to guard. They just started like saying to themselves. Yeah.
Very free spirited, this one, it seems.
Right.
Anyways, I'm gonna go look on that bird situation.
Indeed.
See y'all later.
Take care. So to bring you up to speed, I looked up that guard's agency, and he comes from an agency known as an unknown agency.
Oh, well, that's a bit of a name.
It's a very odd name, but at least he's legitimate.
But I know, like, I don't want to mean, but legitimate doesn't mean good.
Very, very true. Which is why this same agency I don't believe we'll be using again.
Okay.
Regardless, if you see or hear that guard saying something stupid, feel free to tell him to shut up.
Oh,
Better yet, make sure that he's not causing PR issues for the company.
okay. So, if there's any danger, we put him first.
Now you're thinking. In any event, I'm going to continue my walk around.
Yeah, if I needed, I'm on the radio.
Indeed.
Radio. I'm just gonna run it out. See if it knows anything.
That was terrible.
Like a rivet gun. Come on.
That was terrible.
Hey, I didn't say that. I'm always good at jokes, and I've never been bad at them. I swear. Hello, Mr. Sloan.
Hello.
Certainly hope so. Greetings, Sloan.
Just so
sharp.
you know, there was gunfire that way about 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Thank you. That direction is also the arena,
Yep.
so I hope it's that.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Indeed. And be sure to be mindful of what you say. You're representing the company.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Hello. I'm going on a walk.
Want to eat?
Oh, well, I just had something not too long ago.
If it makes you feel better.
Hey,
There have been
also,
guards I've seen that are
here.
been way worse.
MP? You have access to the noodle shop, correct? Where'd you go? You're so fast. Someone's locked in there. We need to get him out.
Okay.
Someone's locked in the
I'm
noodle
stuck. I
shop.
can't move. Oh, yes. We heard knocking and they were like, panicking as we were walking by. And I
Right,
could
well,
tell
it seems to be
that way.
fine now.
Okay.
You guys might want to check your store before you lock up next time.
Was telling the people who look like Ratcatcher how he fell.
Really?
Ah.
Hmm. Interesting.
No, you're good. It happens. Especially if you attempt to favorite it and then it
I already ate earlier. Maybe you're getting a little later. I gotta watch my spending, but
Could use a
I do not.
sure. I don't think I've had anything to eat all day.
By all means.
well, the hunt for
Oh,
that
man.
lost blue child goes on.
Whoa.
Saw him in the main in that plaza over there.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Hendrik.
Rated. In particular, it all started because of a.
Oh, yeah, shit myself too.
Hello there.
Ah, child.
Hey. Something I can do for you.
This way.
You enjoying that corner?
Yeah, my legs are kind of tired.
Fair enough. I don't mean
Were
to
you hunting
intrude,
the known terrorist?
but I just did want to inform the
Yes.
both of you that there is someone up in that corner.
Let's move to the next one.
Alright, I want to go ask more people about it. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
I'm guessing you were hunting rain, was it?
Mrs. Sloan, do you want to do that lesson now about using guns?
That was
Oh.
after the shooting.
If you're not
Certainly, I can do that now.
I don't know if they informed you of did they inform you of the drug raid that they did?
No.
The drug raid, it seemed like.
Right this way.
They were there.
Because they wish and deny what they wish. This is mostly.
Did you bring a firearm?
No, I didn't.
Right.
I'll go back to clinic and see if they have any.
Indeed. Be sure to grab something low caliber if you can.
Oh, okay.
I don't suppose any patrons are here, but... Very not so busy day, I guess.
In some respects.
This is good to see you again, Sloan.
Indeed. Have you been finding good business?
I take it business has gone well.
That it has.
Wonderful, wonderful. I don't suppose you've come up with any breakthroughs in your many sciencey ways on the potential wonders of crab milk?
I apologize. I've actually not been able to get to that as of yet.
Ah, quite all right. I understand. It's all business, and sometimes you have to prioritize, and I don't imagine we're very high on that totem pole, but, you know, we're on it nonetheless. So as you knock off the top, you slowly get to where we are.
Indeed. That should be very soon that I can tend to that.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Well, we will be around. We are still perusing, but I believe we've planted the seeds everywhere we can so far.
Indeed.
Well, that's weird. Mannequin's attacking again.
It's an arena.
Yes, we made some sales here earlier. There were a lot of fine folk shooting and such. They worked up quite a thirst, and were very open to the idea of crab milk to satiate their quenched thirst.
Indeed.
But it seems the crowd has moved elsewhere, and we must search for it. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Good seeing you again, Sloan.
You as well.
Come along, Max.
Mr. Coin is taking his time.
About the rat catcher man.
Yeah.
Oh, he fell?
I might die if I become too sick. I don't know.
Hey, this ain't nothing but a bad
I'll
thing.
kill
My
somebody
mama
else. I
feed
don't
people
know.
well. Hey, that means you
True,
just
fair.
fed well. You know how to use it.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, there's the crab milk salesman.
Oh dear.
Did you? Where?
You're a doctor. Do crabs have
Maybe
teeth?
we can combine our efforts and find them together.
In the wasteland, I think they do.
I hope not.
Oh god.
Well, not from where I'm from. I
Have you ever
mean,
seen a wasteland crab?
Ah, yes.
I don't.
You don't want to.
No.
They're probably.
Imagine a golf cart-sized crab.
with the spiky tail. So maybe I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell they
with
do.
possibility with wings too.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's got
It's
like
just don't worry about it.
sometimes.
They don't come
You
up
don't
here.
wanna
You
see
won't
a
have to worry about it.
sandworm. I'm not planning on
Yeah,
visiting
or
the
a
ways
big sand crab. Those are pretty nasty too.
Sandworms
deal with them.
don't get along anyway.
Yeah, sandworm's the apex predator, but
Just so you
I don't
think I'm
know
not
if
going
she's ever
double
gonna make it out to the
turning
wasteland.
tail
There's
on you.
much out there for
I've been running around trying to go find some information. Oh, there's the
that kind
damn
of
bird,
stuff.
actually.
Oh,
Hold on, give me a second.
Don't shoot it.
Not really
I'm gonna go load it.
Nope,
I'm not gonna. No, I got this. Don't worry. You all gave me some trank rounds a while ago, anyway.
Right, did you find something?
There's no spare guns in the... No, I don't. And then, I did a quick phone call, and there's no guns that I can
rounds you
get
gave me
in
before when I
contact
was
with
trying to
and
chase down
spare.
that lady.
A spare,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's your usual revolver, right? Because we gave you the usual.
Are you saying that the barracks is empty, or you weren't able to get something?
Oh, I wouldn't, was it, there's nothing in the barracks
I'm so sorry.
we could use.
Right.
I poked you in the back with a trank.
What?
What?
Why you do that?
What do you do?
We were worried that this
Was
might
that
be
planned?
Apparently, this thing is the last of its kind, and hopefully it's not the
What on
like he
earth?
said, hopefully it's not the property of a sovereign, so we can at least keep it fed, at least, and out of harm's way.
If
Someone
it
else
was a
blast it.
property of a sovereign, why are you touching it?
Take it to the Grove.
If it was the property of a sovereign, it would have sent one guy in black to find it.
I was gonna take it to the Grove.
That too.
That's a good thing. Well, it'll be sleep for now, but
No, I'm
it's gonna float
gonna.
around in the grove freely. That's probably a better habitat. I have no idea where this thing is from, but
Were you able to find
since
anything
has
on it?
wings, it's probably a boreal.
Yeah, I would say the Grove will probably
Not a
be
single
good spot
thing.
for it
No one
because
seems to
of
know
all
so
the
far.
high ledges
But
and
I've
all
only
that.
hit about probably half the people in the
Light
room.
around with ease.
Well.
I mean,
Water
it has
source down
sharp
there.
teeth, so
So this is a
definitely
safe
carnivorous,
option.
probably,
If the
but,
sovereign
it eats
does
it.
find out that we tranked its extremely rare pet, they
We'll
might
see what it
also be
eats in the
pretty
river
pissed.
once you get
So
down there.
I'm gonna distance myself from this situation.
Indeed.
I see you found your endangered species.
Let you carry it.
It would seem.
There you go.
That's an endangered
I want to make sure it
species.
doesn't get shot by any
Maybe I
random
should
civilians
get home
or
and
anything.
Oh,
I'm
there's a
not
lot
sure
of people
it's
saying
on
that,
it.
but
I
no
took pictures of
confirmation.
it.
So hopefully that's a good home.
Mhm.
Hopefully it doesn't get mad at me.
Well, whatever.
In any event,
Well, it won't
are you
get mad
ready?
at you. It'll get mad at me because
I still doubt it's a sovereign.
Oh, sure.
It might have a
Right,
little bit
this
of
way.
a sore spot behind the
I'm
wing,
gonna
but
go
it
ahead.
should be fine.
Hold you.
An interesting start to the day. Well, that's something. I'll just reuse these. So, let's start off with, what do you know?
I know don't point the end fixtures, safety's on. I just know from what people said, I've never really even held one.
Right, well. This will be a bit tougher as this one has a bit of kick to it. But you should be fine. So, safety is right here, next to the trigger. That makes it so you can't pull the trigger. When you're not firing it, make sure that's on. Like you said, make sure that the barrel is pointed in a safe direction at all times, whether that be up or down, whichever's safer. Additionally, you need to make sure that the clip is loaded and check if there's one in the chamber. If I pull back here, you can see that there's one in the chamber right there.
Oh.
So, additionally, as far as aiming the thing, you need to line up these sides together. You see that this one looks like a plus sign. This one is the dot. You need to put that dot in the center of those crosshairs to make sure that you're hitting the target straight. So, go ahead and pick that up and try to aim it.
Are you on radio?
Oh.
I'd really love it if you were.
Who are you calling?
Mr. Sloan. There's somebody at the clinic hoping to get hired on as a doctor.
Right, I'll be right there.
Okay, I'm gonna get off radio now.
It would seem that this
Bye-bye.
needs to be postponed for a bit. But I have my firearm back. Oh,
Oh. Oh. Let's see.
it would seem you are magical.
We don't go across this.
Oh my goodness.
Don't. Let's see, I think I've lost tracking.
Oh dear. But I have my firearm back.
I can't feel my arms, I'm so slow. I can't.
Oh. Oh no.
I'll try this.
Always seems like the training sessions bring this out of people. Do you have play space move around?
Oh. So close. I'm gonna respawn.
Ah, grab my gun. Darn. Right, well, I better get to the clinic.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
Hello? Are they still waiting there?
Yeah, they're still inside. Alice
Right.
just went in too, so you might want to catch them. Also, Liat was looking for you. He's also in there. A lot of people are looking for you, Mr. Sloan.
Right, thank you. You as well.
You might want to check if they're lizard people.
Why do you keep saying that?
Check up on the patients here.
I mean, anybody's allowed to go into the lobby. It's not
Yes,
like
there he is.
it's...
Right.
Oh, he was here.
Yeah.
In terms of who came who first, this gentleman was here, but I'll continue our conversation.
Nah, I'll go last. Don't worry about me.
Suppose there's any.
Fair enough.
But I mean, this I guess involves the talk I was gonna say. Talk about with Sloan. I'm not really jumping around double coattailing on you, but I'm making sure I talk to a lot of the corporations to see if we can get some public efforts combined in case some situations like the Undercity exploding happens again. That's two big things that has happened. Though I've asked Gep to see if they can help with humanitarian efforts in terms of foods and fixing buildings if something happens. I've asked Shimetsu if they can help with security for homes. And the Avalon Clinic is generally going to help anybody who's in danger anyway, so I didn't really have to do anything with that. And I promised them the same deal I gave you. I didn't really ask for pay for them, because this is mostly out of, general support. So I'm not getting paid to help them.
You okay, Aaron?
Right, you made it back. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yes,
It's like you just ran a
I
triathlon.
gave them the same sort of deal we initially had. Information in exchange for cooperation.
go for a bit rest after that training
You don't get
session.
out much, do
My
you?
head's a little sore.
Right.
What did you do?
You're right there.
It was
Yes, I'm
intensive.
very stressed.
Intensive for him or intensive?
Won't make a soldier out of you
for-
yet.
Maybe we can check back on our.
I just learned a lot of things, and it's just.
He was very light on his feet during it.
We could try splitting up.
Oh, really?
I think I fixed stuff, but I think I'm just gonna go.
Around, see if we can find.
I mean, as long as
Right,
you don't put
take
that
care.
gun in the Hugbot's hands, I'm fine with whatever you do.
That is true.
Oh, okay, they're guns. But they keep asking for. They're still asking for guns.
You need to look at the programming. They shouldn't even want to ask that.
I am, but it's like, you know, deep codes. And it's like, I'm not allowed to access that. So.
Good grief. Well, maybe we can start developing some kind of program.
I did talk to them
Hopefully
earlier,
they,
like see if
their
they
ass away
could
from the
contact
clinic,
someone who has a
the
gun.
only two forces in the Undercity still
I
in
might
terms
need
of
to pay
corporate
for repairs
occupation
on
are
phone on their end
with the
because they broke another
two
phone.
shops in the clinic in the Undercity, which we've been pseudo-attacked before, but that wasn't...
Pay for repairs on who?
Tried to hop
all-around thing.
Yeah, the Hugbot, I phoned
And
the
I don't wanna
Hugbot
lose
to
it.
get contact to get a gun, and then what happened is they hugged the phone too hard, and they broke the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, with the Shadow Wyvern's methods, being
We can deal
as
with
they
that.
are, I'm sure they don't give a shit about storming a clinic if the chance
They believe
arises.
in acceptable casualties.
Okay.
My worry is I don't know if they believe in that extreme zealotism of suicide bombing, which is going to be hard to get rid of.
That would
Unless
be
we have good
problematic.
aim.
Wish you the best of luck, Max.
They've done a lot so
And
far. I
they
wouldn't put
captured
it out the
spirits for
question.
that, so
That too. Well,
I don't care
technically,
to see
I shouldn't
exploding
have.
spirits again. That was rough.
I don't want to see exploding people.
Report back with
A lot
any
harder to
findings.
clean up. As you know, I have my disdain for explosives.
Right.
But yes, I have tried with 3 corporations so far in total. Haven't really had any issues with Trident, but I think Agent Jameson should be able to help with that. And maybe I'll probably seek out Valkyrie to help arming us if need be for any weapon contracts. Or generally ammunition, everybody is armed around here. That would be my goal, but so far so good. Miss Amelia's a bit meh, but I might have to sign a contract with her in terms of official things to get her aid. If we have enough proof that the Shadow Wyverns did destroy something.
I see.
But, they'll still want to make a profit, but I'm not too sure what to do about that. But, I guess in terms of a coalition, either whether temporary is going well so far.
Very good. Thank you for putting that work in.
That's all for me and my personal issues. Yeah.
It makes you different, which makes you unique.
I might actually start hanging around the Valkyrie arena a bit more. Start training some people who need it. Because the more able hands that can defend themselves, whether with guns or self-defense, the better time we have staving off
that's
anybody
good.
that pops up.
Indeed.
Also, a good place for gossip too. Get them to talk a lot when they shoot.
True.
That is true. It's almost as bad as drinking, just without the hangover.
Fair.
Kinda.
See.
I mean, hey, if Valkyrie
Oh,
ends
yeah,
up
where do we
coming
put the
back
bird?
down here, then maybe do it. Oh, I tranked it in the Maroons, taking it down to the Undercity Grove so I can kind of roam around a little bit free and
Oh,
better habitat.
Right.
Alright.
And no
I'd
IDs
rather
on the
not
thing?
Get shot by a random. Nope, not what I found. All we know is
Right.
apparently it's the last of its kind, and you told me that. I don't know how the hell you know that.
One of them told me that. At least it was
One of them.
allegedly the last of its kind.
It was one of them.
One of the people I asked. I can't remember which one because I asked too many people.
Oh, and whatever
Maybe it
works.
was Maroon?
We'll see.
Oh, no, it was right in the noodle shop. I just can't remember which people I talked to there because it was like
It's in a
group of, like,
better
6
place at
people.
least for now, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it in
At least
terms
in
of
the
my
grave, nothing
news.
should hurt it.
I'm fine. No bullet wounds yet. I'm keeping my eye out on any Shadow Wyverns. I told everybody else. I'll tell you all too. They are kill on sight for me. So if you hear anything or if I get in trouble, that's just me.
Right, but be sure you don't get in
I'm not
over
letting
your
them sneak
head.
around. I'm pretty sure it's a bit far at this point. my actions will be on my own since we don't have anything official in writing that would tie me back to any corporation. So any issues will be mine, but I'll try not to get too out of hand with it.
Fair enough.
Just letting you all know ahead of time. I don't like them
Alright.
snooping around. They've already tried to get in people's houses in the Undercity while we're gone at Titan. They've been testing security. I don't like that. And I told everyone as well, even though it might be a harsh breach of security for some people, if they try to do that, that means they're trying to get a foothold in the Undercity, and that's how guerrilla warfare starts. Once they get a dig in one of those buildings that they didn't check, or they snatch people in the middle of the
That's a lot
night.
of gunfire from the direction that isn't the arena.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I was just thinking that.
That's definitely not the arena.
Is it the arena?
No, it's not. That cannot be the arena. That is the wrong direction.
Right, well, Mr. Phillip, can you take a look?
Yeah, I guess I can, sure.
I'd keep that out.
Yeah.
I'll hold the fort.
Indeed.
Okay.
Right. Don't wander off too far.
I'm pretty sure somebody's getting robbed.
Maybe. Did that individual
What's
leave?
the news?
Unsure. They're investigating further.
Yeah, there's
the
nothing in the
one with the
actual
knife?
alleyway. I'm pretty sure it's in the waste area or something.
Well, please go reconnect with Miss
Scrapyard,
Harper and
yeah.
make sure she's safe.
Okay, got it.
If you're referring to the fellow with all the black and the knife, though, yeah, he just left.
Miss Harper,
Right.
where's your location?
Also, is that the same bird or is that a different one?
I was told that that's the bird that Philip can handle. It apparently went in there
Location
and he
junkyard.
coaxed it out earlier. But yes.
Hostiles down.
That was supposed to be knocked out and... Never mind. Can you elaborate? Comms might not be working.
Shit.
Were you there the whole time?
Was there gunfire?
Yes, there was. Where'd you come from?
That way.
Fair enough. Is everything alright?
I don't know. I just got back from going into the Undercity. Was
Right.
there something going on?
It's a lot of gunshots.
Did you have that bird?
Yes.
Did you lose it?
I just saw it flying around.
I mean,
Did you
I
lose
did
it?
hit a big wave. I did hit a big wave, and it must have flown out while I was doing that.
Wasn't it sedated?
Oh, it's on the loose again. Seems fine.
It was a big enough wave to wake
Excuse
it.
us, I
Who
went
knows?
pardon me. Bruised and wounded.
Right, I need to tend to that.
Oh?
Yeah.
We might have Dexter coming too.
What happened?
I have random holdup by some psychopath in the junkyard.
Right.
Bit of Raceland gear
Dexter
on
might be
them.
injured. I have Liat checking him out and possibly bringing him to the clinic.
Perfect.
Decided to fight for his life. He didn't drop his valuables or anything. That's what they wanted. And he instead gave them a bullet. There he is right now. Quick, come back and let's
Right,
check on him.
what do you know about what just happened?
Isn't that Leah?
Excuse me, we know the kind of individual there. Is he quite alright?
I think they're dead.
Oh. Gosh.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyways,
no.
I got a life save.
Oh.
Right, what do you know
everything
about
you
what just
can,
happened?
Sloan. Well, I was there. I walked into the scrapyard to see my friend Leah held at gunpoint by a couple of raiders, it seemed. They were looking for valuables, and they were up on top of the ramp.
Yeah,
and
can I go see them?
aimed down.
Mr. Liev?
I go see Leah. Okay.
And he fought for his life. He pulled out his gun and fired back at them. With no regard for the situation at all.
Sounds
Right.
horrible.
It's quite awful. I was there. I saw the whole thing, and I got out as quickly as I got in.
Thank you. I need to tend to things up the stairs. If you have any other information, please relate that to Mr. Coyne here.
Of course. Will he please do everything you can for him?
Of course.
Aye.
Philip, this is Duke. Where are you?
Okay, they got eaten by the machine.
With Amelia poking at Leah.
I'm coming in with another person into the clinic. It'll take me a couple minutes. I'll be there in a bit.
Doesn't hurt that fucking badly.
I'm more of a tickle.
You feel inspired to continue working, so much so that you get +5 to what you would have gotten. You easily are able to get his wounds cleaned out, cleared up, patched up, and he is stabilized, and
There you go.
you
Here,
got that
take
recovery.
I had to make a great
Alrighty.
nurse, let me tell you. Or just an assistant.
Now can I go ahead and go for removing both wounds?
Oh no, with your major, you got both? Or removing
nice.
both wounds. Oh no, you would remove I think only one. Let me double check your character sheet though.
Hey, Sloan, you didn't by chance arrest the Wastelanders down there, right? Or just kind of explain the story of what happened?
Not those two, no.
Okay. I have no, like, personal things with them, or, like, whatever, or anything, but, what do they say? Like, did they tell you what happened?
They said that apparently some raiders came up from the wasteland and were trying to get some valuables out of Mr. Liev. To which he had none of, and shot them on the spot.
Well, none to give, that is. Yeah.
Indeed.
So, Renegade. You are able to remove the major wound and a minor wound. So all Liev will be left with is one minor wound.
Hello, this is Philip.
Alright.
I'm requesting some sort of personnel in the clinic. We have somebody getting set up upstairs for medical treatment. They have been stabilized.
So starting next session, you won't have to go to the doctor.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice. Major Edge coming in clutch already. Hell yeah.
As
You'll
you
be
are
fine,
laying
Leah.
here, patched up and healing, you get an alert on your phone. And when you get a chance and
me?
check it over, it's going to read, yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's from Speedrun. It asks, or it tells, be sure to take a photo of the body so that way we are sure you got the job done before we forward any money.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh gosh.
No.
Is he okay?
Where did you get that from?
He's gonna be just fine.
Well, do you know where? Do you know where the man is by chance?
That's true. Who that was? Did you guys
Both of them
get
I think are dead.
Now.
One of them was dead on the fucking grate, and the other one I think was being tackled and stuff. I think you checked on them.
I would just like to get one last look at them, if anything else. As again, they did kind of.
Why don't you set
threaten
that
me. I like
over in the office over there?
I mean, you're free to
Well, I think you need
get
to
up
stay
and get
in
around
bed a
whenever you
little
feel
bit.
good. So.
It's a bit dangerous.
Like,
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Miss Harper?
Just take it easy.
If I am, then.
Dexter's been stabilized, but we'll need help across.
Dexter got
the-
was
He was kind of the first that kind of came to my help, if anything.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
That was a quick recovery.
I'm here.
I suppose that would explain why he didn't answer on the radio.
Yeah, it was a bit
And
faster than I remember. Anything familiar yet?
Cannon. Holy.
Awesome. For
Right.
psycho
Look at your
contact.
head.
Good, no beard covering.
Ooh.
Oh god.
This is a major wound.
Right.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, what's the major?
It
Can
should be
you-
fine by tomorrow, but
Can you explain what happened?
I think they explained it fine. Where I went to the scrapyard and kind of got held at gunpoint to drop my things. I was gonna walk out, but he told me again to drop my things, and I prefer not to get my things dropped at gunpoint. So, yeah, kind of escalated there.
Indeed. And both of the individuals are dead.
Mechanical flaws. That is insane.
Hmm.
That you are
Do you know what they are?
no.
When it comes to these things, I like to just make sure that, again, loose ends and whatnot. Just, can I see the bodies, if you don't mind?
I'm not sure where they currently are.
There's a possible. Then there would be a possible.
I'll take a look then, I guess. I think I move enough.
Perhaps I'll accompany you.
Give me the list.
Sounds good. Did you both have the agreement squared away then, or?
Regarding the wyverns, you mean?
Yeah, it's.
Yes.
Indeed, that has already been reinstated.
Good. Okay. I was gonna say I was feeling a bit like hesitant when I sat there. I was like, bit of flashbacks and things else. So.
Indeed,
I'm
I
glad
understand.
it's squared away then. So yes.
Needn't worry anymore.
I thought I rewrit it.
Well, that's.
This is the one that is infected. Oh my goodness.
Leave this place.
Yeah, no, you're good.
This?
Not only have you been able to be recovered, but
I mean, it's kind of on my arm, but I mean.
the next session you'll
Nope.
need to come in for another recovery checkup.
A building.
What?
Make sure to knock down.
Interesting. Oh. Did. Oh, okay then.
Oh, are you meant to have that? Oh.
Don't shoot anyone with it, MP.
Are we sure it's a good idea giving, like, small since giant cans?
We'll see.
Oh, alright.
Right.
Okay, I might not be able to get focused, because, something just happened, and I'm a little...
Right.
Or confused. What's the... Discombobulated, that word.
Right.
They're almost endless until it's your spell slot.
Is everything looking under control here?
It's not too bad.
It sounds like it is.
Good.
Yeah, tomorrow Liev is going to be healed out of his wounds.
Okay. Where it started out.
Want to be sedated, no, back, so.
Requesting to Avalon personnel. Apparently, there are people inside the clinic that cannot
Hello.
get out for some reason. So, if somebody could help with that with access codes, that would be very much
Indeed.
helpful. Thank you.
have access.
Mr. Liev, you're alright.
Communication is key.
A bit patched up, a bit sort of rooted, but I can walk it off.
So good to see you're okay. I'm so sorry I couldn't have been of more use back there, my friend.
No, if anything else, I mean,
You're Sloan?
Indeed.
Witness the whole encounter. I'm
Well,
assuming that can resolve that.
I'm here asking for a short job.
I walked in and
Speaking of,
Right.
speaking of there, are they still there?
Give me 1 moment.
I believe you're.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I got
I'm afraid I bolted the moment the shooting started.
Fair enough. I need to go there real quick though, but again, thank you for at least being in the area to, again, at least being a witness.
I'll corroborate your story any day, my friend.
Good idea. Let's go.
Why don't you just open the door?
No, it's
Right.
not an actual.
This
it's a
was in the
euphemism, It's not real.
scrapyard, I believe.
A euphemism.
Yes, it was in the scrapyard.
Maybe we can ask Sloan
Wait,
if
why-
he actually did use some of it.
I do need to go to the scrapyard, MP. I do. You said a building. What is it that the Wyverns, yes. Maybe later, maybe? I do need to go to the scrapyard. It is important to me.
I'm
Okay, Scapia, follow me, and then the Vyvern.
Yeah.
I think they're saying
What's
hi
up?
or something.
Okay. Why are you following them?
Trying to find the body. They're a bit fast. I maybe.
Oh, the
patched
body
up
of the guy who
Eddie,
got
but
shot?
I'm still feeling a bit of pain still. The adrenaline has kind of worn off.
Where's the body? Is this the guy
Last
who the
time
robber
I
killed?
saw, he was up here.
Are you alright?
Oh, Rhoda
Right here last time I
has
saw
been
him.
running me ragged.
That does make sense.
Of course, I don't know if it.
I'm
Right.
not really. Well, I am a runner, but I'm not really a runner, you know?
Could you perhaps ping DM as my ping is not working?
I don't think Smite is working either.
You want a question?
Yeah, it doesn't appear for me.
I got it. I got it.
Is it the
There's a
bodies
roller
there or
question.
not, or it was a question. I just wanted the bodies there for me to just say like.
But if you want to do it too.
Okay, wait. They got 2 now. Double DM, let's go.
What the fuck?
I could-
Okay, okay, hi,
Should-
hi. Hello.
Well, look for dead bodies. I
If
will
it's
point
still
out
or
that
not.
Is there a dead body here?
There should be. Let me double check, make sure with the other
I know
GMs
there's
that
one
no
up
one's.
there. I know there's
that-
one up there. I'm not sure
So they
about
did
this
leave
one.
that one. Okay, let me double check.
I like how you pulled my arm that had like my broken leg. At least that's how I imagined where I got hit at. Basically, it's like oh god.
There's no common sense. I'm a tiny robot. I don't understand.
I mean, it makes sense. You're good. I just find it funny. It's like, okay, come. Ah. That's being patched up.
MP running at Mach speed. and you're just being
dislocates his
clown.
arm.
You're like trying to like
Come
sprint with her.
Did you get shot?
But it stabbed him in the shoulder and the arm. Yeah.
Oh no.
MP zooming at Mach speed, just dragging Lee behind.
I literally just spent like 10 minutes following Runa around and she refused to stop running at full speed. And I
That's
just
Runa
RP'd
for
that
you.
Jackie wouldn't fucking run forever because Jackie's fucking nerd. You can't run forever.
We lost God.
But hey, maybe I'll get to use my freaking edge about investigating scenes of crimes.
Don't worry,
Mm.
God's on their way. They're just double checking.
Wrong.
God is with you.
Right, because
my child.
I'm God
Wrong.
number 6.
Alright, so, number 6. So, here's the fun part. There is a body here. Here's the bad part. They took his head.
Who?
What?
What?
I mean, I guess it's missing.
You
I guess
see
really
that
to
there's
say.
just blood splattered up and out, and it's
What about
carried
the
up
other
this
one?
path before disappearing. The other one should still be there, I believe. Yeah, except the hit
there like
was on. He is intact,
Is there
I
a
believe. The hit was on.
Is there like a blood trail or
this one,
anything,
though.
or?
It is
is it-
briefly before disappearing.
Like around here.
Comes
it's
up
just
this
like-
way.
Can I
Yep,
can
just
I
like
use my investigations to follow the trail? If there is one
Yeah, you
at
know what?
all,
Let's
little
try.
trail.
Let's go on a murder
I've got
mystery.
my edge.
What's your bonus?
Let's do it. I don't have a specific bonus, but I get an advantage.
Okay. That's not too bad. Gonna make one last call.
I feel like we're also glossing over the fact that MP had a grenade launcher.
So,
We'll get to
Yeah,
that.
I didn't want to leave her alone with that.
Here, and you do see that along the edging here, dragged along the side, you see that there are cut burn marks that have been dragged briefly as if they just had been skimmed. This doesn't look like fire. That looks like Shimetsu light.
So the head is cut off with a Shimetsu sword. Shit. Okay.
Do you know who was in the area before, like, it dispersed?
Who?
The spider lady.
Lilith. Oh, Lilith. Sorry, I had Ellis. So does the guy hanging out with Rona. He has the two swords. Jameson, that's the one. Yeah.
I would very much like to see the head to get a sense of who.
Do we have any
is, if
identifying
anything
marks
else.
on who this guy is? Like from the body part?
Yeah, like a tattoo or something, perhaps.
Like,
You
or like
do
what they
see
dress
that
like?
he has, just as the photo shows
Are they Wastelander?
in the Wastelander, yep. Not only does would he have been wearing the exact same outfit as he shot at you from up above, he's wearing the same outfit, he has the same scar and cut on his neck. His body's still fairly fresh. There's still blood to be seen upon gathering or sampling, but
Hey Sloan, just letting you know I'm gonna be heading out for a little bit, but I'll still be readily available. So if you ever need help with the clinic, just shout.
Let's go
Duke
ahead
out.
and roll and see what
Noted.
speed
Is
run
everything
thinks
under
of this
control back
picture.
there?
You get a message back. It says, "Good job killing. Forwarding your money right away. Unfortunately, though,
Yes.
the photo wasn't good enough for an additional tip. Keep on speed running."
It was fun
You
enough.
need to be careful with
Wait,
that.
wait.
Enough for me.
Who did you just message? What was that? What just pinged?
No, just seeing if anything was like the
You
job or
can
anything
see
else.
who sent that job.
Oh, the client itself.
Yeah, it's not a hidden network. You can see exactly who hired it.
Who hired it then? If there's a name or a description. Are they okay? I hear you on the radio.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, so you're on the radio. Everything okay on your end, or?
Indeed.
Sorry, I had to double check that I wasn't wrong on my information. You hear that the name comes up as Roman Lamb.
Roman Lamb.
Oh.
Okay then.
Can I check the the Trident database for that name? Because my
Certainly.
edge gives me basic Trident knowledge. So have they ever come up in the news, or anyone Trident's dealt with, or worked with Trident?
Just say.
Sorry about that. I have people asking questions. But let me roll.
No troubles.
What is your bonuses or modifiers?
I don't know. I mean, this is all I've got has access to basic Trident databanks in my edge. If you consider it an investigation role, I guess. But also, I don't think it's a role. It's just like a thing I have. Is if Trident knows about him, I can look it up.
You see that he's had a couple of interviews because he is a galactic head of HR in Avalon.
Whoa. Okay then. So.
And you know
That is an interesting fact.
speedrunners intentionally show the name of anyone who's hiring, and it is in the clause that people are aware of this and fine with this.
Right. So this is like probably, if not legal, like at least they don't expect anyone would care.
Yep.
If they're gonna put their name on it, yeah. Gotcha.
Okay,
Okay.
Well, at least
go
that
ahead.
resolved.
Before you go,
Yes.
Well,
How can I help you?
I just want to put in a call to make sure that the cleaners come and pick up these bodies.
Oh, certainly. Easy peasy. That's done.
Perfect.
They're gonna send an extra
Also-
big sweepo.
Also,
Beautiful.
just an FYI, I'm not gonna share the bit about knowing that they are head of HR. I will share it with you later, but just because you're here.
I know.
Just an FYI. That's just on my computer.
You don't mind if I take his hand, do you?
Why?
What are you gonna
Gotta
do with this
ask,
hand?
at least. But hungry. I mean, it's getting about that time
Well,
again.
whoa! Go! You
I mean,
own a
I'm gonna
meat
use it,
shop.
He's dead. Yeah, no, but I mean, it's like, oh look, the wastelanders are here again.
He should be buried. Just respect for the dead and stuff. And
I mean,
hey, do you know this guy?
Oh,
There's a
goodness
dead
me,
body
no,
right here of a
I
wastelander.
saw him. I saw
Without a
him
head.
earlier, and he had his gun out, and he threatened our friend here, and he wanted valuables, which I have none but delicious crab milk, and I don't think they'd want that. I mean, I guess they would.
Why
want
not?
that. I mean, anyone would want crab milk.
Indeed.
I'm not willing to part with it.
Alright, we've been through the whole spiel. We can move on.
Yes, of course.
Also, is the reason why you have the launcher in the clinic?
Alright, well,
Sloan?
I've never
appreciate
met
it.
this individual
I'd stay
before in
safe,
my life.
because yeah.
What?
Yes, we're
'Cause it
looking
sounds like
for
they're
a-
killing
No,
wastelanders.
like the launcher was
The
in
launcher
the clinic.
didn't
I
come
was
from
wondering
them.
about.
Geb, if you've seen them.
Right, no, but I thought Emmy just picked it up. I was just wondering,
Skylark or
like,
someone else?
who brought it in,
Yes.
or if you guys were using
And
it.
P
or-
did.
I was just kind of wondering about that.
I haven't seen them since I pointed them out to you.
Oh,
like,
okay then.
a
What do you plan to
couple
do
hours
with the launcher, MP? I thought that was with.
Well, then, we're looking in the wrong place then. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Come
okay,
along, Max,
fair
and
enough.
let's find them.
Well, in any event, this seems to be under control, and I need to get back to the
They went
clinic.
in different directions.
Yes.
He
Take
said
care.
come along and then they
Indeed,
both went
you
different
too.
ways. Sorry.
Awkward. Oh yes, wyverns. They wanted to see the wyverns. Let's go.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, I've already talked to them.
Grab. Oh, the
Oh, I've already
cheese
talked to them.
cubes.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
The
this
cheese
is-
cubes. I haven't heard about the cheese cubes. Oh, I think they're coming now.
They
But
want to
I
make
heard
like
about the
crab cheese cubes.
There you are. We've been looking all over. Anyway. We'd like to.
Hello, Sloan.
Hello. Did the individual with the knife leave?
I believe so.
You know which way they went?
I think they went to the noodle shop. I can't be too sure.
Right. Hello again.
Yeah, they've just been sitting out here, not inside.
I'm interested.
The bureaucracy of it all, you know?
You're talking about jobs. I heard
Good.
that earlier. You'll be fine.
I believe I put the. They should only be
Put
selling
that
this,
there and
honestly.
clean it. See, you're acquainted Miss Ruiner.
I believe that's the right way.
I'll be able to get back to you on most of the stuff. I've definitely taken note of it.
Wonderful. Well, we hope we've definitely piqued your interest.
With some purple runes on their clothing. They were taking the bird away from here. And I'm glad they are safe.
Yeah, the bird's still fine.
Right. If you see that individual return again, please let me know.
Okay, is there anything else descriptive that I could know about them other than having a knife?
They had the black balaclava and black outfit.
Ah, I see. Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. I will notify you if they come around.
Okay.
No problem.
Alrighty, that was weird.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be right back in a second. Gonna grab some water. Let's see you in just a moment.
Excuse me, Sloan. The balaclava individual is here to see you if you would like to come back and see him.
Alrighty, we're back. Hopping right back in.
Mr. Sloan. Hi, Mr. Sloan.
It's Lilith.
Hello.
Hey, Lilith. Did you cut someone's head off?
No, I don't.
I realize it's sort of a
cut
direct
anyone's
question,
head out
but
today.
They're actually
Well,
being
you
defended
see-
by a shield during the incident. So, do you have an idea of who cut the head off, Mr. Squeever?
No, I don't. I'm afraid I haven't.
Do you know anyone else in the row who has a Shimetsu sword?
No idea. Better than garbage.
Okay. We have an individual.
If it's an
that you would wish
inconvenience,
to
I can just leave.
He's right there. Just go.
Here you go.
He's right there.
Hello.
That's the guy I'm looking for.
Casey is here to see you.
Hi.
Welcome back. Apologies.
No, that's not a big deal. He just seemed busy, so I took off.
Indeed. Would you like to step inside?
Sure, why not?
Have a good one.
Right. What was it that you wanted?
Well, I was looking for a job, something very short. I don't want to be tied to Avalon. I'm not exactly the most, don't really trust corpse too much, but I'm a little low on cash. And, I need somewhere to stay. So I need something to fund that stay.
Right.
Like,
Do you have any certification?
I know, like, I'm fully capable of, performing. However, my certification was revoked on the basis of I was working in the patient's best interests. However, they sued, and they got my license revoked.
Right. Could you elaborate?
Never really been this. Well, basically, his legs were more than fucked up. If I were just to leave them, patch them up, and leave them there, then he would have dealt his entire life in a fucking wheelchair. And I would much rather have ports on me legs for, synthetic components than an actual, just being in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, shitting yourself. And I acted upon it, and I tried to hide it up in the records, but that didn't work either. That didn't work either, sorry.
Right. Where was it that you used to work?
It was foolish. I used to work with Geb. He was mostly a veterinary doctor. However, I did have to shift between the two. I'm more specialized in animals and monstrous and animalistic, but considering the species differential around here, comes in handy more often than you'd think.
Right.
If it's a no, it's alright. I can always turn to the wyverns. I don't care if I have a medical license or not.
Perhaps. Could you give me more of your resume?
Resume? Depends on what you want to know.
Everything pertinent.
Pertinent? My name is Cassie Cross. I really don't like corporations, but desperation brings you to strange places. I am very, very skilled in the medical arts, and I'm more than fully capable of performing surgery. What else can I do? I can do this. I touch your shoulder, and then your entire shoulder goes numb.
But
kind of all I can do with my hands.
The synthetic one.
Well, the other one. Sorry. The other one. It's useful here and there, but doesn't really work too often.
Can
It
you
should be back by now.
undo that? Okay.
Well, no, it's just a couple seconds.
Fair enough.
I don't know what causes it.
This is just an effect you have.
It's hard to explain. I lift up my sleeve and you see very, very deep pink cracks. It's an adverse effect.
Would you say that's a magical effect? Cards down.
No, it's bacteria. Oh, card down.
Yeah. Is that magical at all? Cards down.
Yeah.
Okay. In
It's
that
definitely
case,
magical, yes.
Ugh.
Oh shit! I'm terribly sorry.
Could you please elaborate on what you just did?
Basically, my touch has a numbing agent. Be it bacterium, be it bioluminescent bacterium that is I'm graciously their host. How about that? Not really graciously.
Right.
I didn't really have a say in it.
Well, please avoid from doing that in
what
the
I think it
future.
is. I'll do my best. It works
Can you-
with people who've been shot.
Can you give me a day to think this over?
A day? Well, by all means, if you actually need somebody who's, has my capabilities, you know where to find me. Well, you don't really. I'm just very notable.
Right.
I don't really have a communications device. That's what I'm trying to say.
Fair.
Broke.
And Cassie Cross was the name?
Cassie Cross. Sounds exactly how it's spelled. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. Sorry about that.
I see. Do you have any relatives?
I do. But I don't exactly like, well, I don't want them seeing me like this. Not exact. I don't like, I'm down on my luck. And, it's embarrassing, mostly.
Right.
I just don't want them being disappointed.
Fair enough. Well, let me get back to you on that answer.
Take as long as you need. If I don't hear back from you, I'm going to assume that the answer's no.
Fair enough.
It's been a
But for
pleasure,
now,
Sloan.
indeed. Have a good day.
Yeah. You as well.
Oh, see you later, Casey.
That's going to be problematic. Hello.
Agent Sloan,
What's your name?
Hi, how are you doing?
How can I help you?
I was informed that you recovered the body that was found.
I believe so. Did you wish to see it?
No, yeah, I get it.
Yes, if I may.
Case, yeah.
Right. Has there been any recent developments?
Negative. My surmise is someone who has acquired it. Sword through no means or more than likely. Someone has a unlicensed weaponry acquired, most likely.
I see.
Black rocket, most likely.
Helping to save someone's life.
Very well. Then, follow me. I'll let you have a look. Your guard can wait down here if you wish.
Yeah, what about you?
Right this way. Right through here. I believe if the crews have been quick enough, it should be right here.
Hello.
Hello. I'm examining the body. Do I know since my familiarity with Shimetsu weapons, especially since the swords are my thing. If I looked at this body's burns, would they look like laser sword damage?
I, one, rolled super high, but two, I'm not entirely sure what was used to cut off his head, but I'm pretty sure it was a Shimetsu shield. Now, I forget if the shields have hard light or not, but you would be able to recognize that it is
No Shimetsu weaponry that is available to the guards or public unless they're exclusive high-level character players or people inside Shimetsu do not have access to hard light. It would be an energy weapon.
Oh, wonderful. Then yes, you recognize that as an energy cut from a shield. The way it is severed and the way it is cut through the diagonal slice of skin as it cuts down and upward through the spine. Yep. That's a shield.
Alright, thank you.
Certainly.
This wasn't by a sword. This was by a shield.
What do you make of it?
Well, they use the energy portion of the shield to force it onto someone. As you notice, the diagonal cut.
Indeed. An interesting tool.
It is a bit of an emprise, but it's definitely not outside the realm possibilities to use.
I suppose now we know to look for a shield rather than a sword.
Quite. I know for a fact that the only people I know that have shields, at least to my knowledge. Miss Harper, my god, and Agent Jameson.
I believe that there is also that one slime that goes around.
That is true.
And perhaps there are others that have them but don't show them off.
Perhaps.
It's hard to say for sure. Do you believe that you could try? I suppose we don't have an idea to go off of.
No, I don't. Nor do we know where that was supplied, either. I could go over what possible transaction within this district as far as what I could identify if there are any shields that were sold that were unauthorized.
That could work. Was the blood trail followed?
Yeah, since we... As far as I was aware, we followed the blood trail down to where the incident happened.
Right. Well, doesn't seem like we have much to go off at the moment.
We have an idea at least.
Indeed.
I do know for a fact. There
Mrs.
shouldn't be
Sloan,
any known
Mrs. Sloan,
officials who should be walking around with energy shields.
Can you meet me the square, please?
Is it urgent?
Miss Alice, I need to talk to you.
Right, on my way. Apologies. Something has come up.
Tis fine. We have discovered what evidence we discovered we want to find out up here.
Indeed.
If you could, maybe... If you could maybe give it a name, maybe I could find anything that correlates it.
Perhaps. I can look into that soon, but there is a emergency I must tend to for the moment.
That is fine. My thanks, Agent Sloan.
Of course, I'll be looking into this more.
Aaron, did you go with me to the clinic?
It's near the fountain.
Thank you for your time.
And thank you for yours.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Right, what's the problem?
Just follow me.
Aaron, something important? You do.
Have a good one.
Alright, I don't know what was, but, I went, checked my phone, and there was a message that quickly vanished about Masaru buying Hugbots, like a ton of them, and then destroying them. Like, complete decommission with, like, no care for...
I believe they've been doing that for quite a while, even back when we were still in the upper city. That was a common thing, wasn't it? It was usually Augustine blowing him up, though, because he hated him for some reason.
But the thing is...
But this is now happening.
No, yeah. It appeared in my phone, like, just randomly.
I will say, it was dated to previous records. I apologize. It is not happening now.
Yeah, I don't know. Just...
This was about a few months back.
Yeah.
A month, 2 months back.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 3 months, because I forgot it's been a month break.
So 3 months ago, they were both really decommissioned, but I'm not sure how it got access to my phone. It appeared
Now
and
that
disappeared.
is the part that's worrying me, actually, and I just say it, because the whole decommissioning Hugbots, I think that was happening for a while when we were selling them to him so much in the upper city. At least as far as I recall, that's been an ongoing thing. I think it calmed down after a while, but them getting access to your phone is quite interesting. Perhaps we could have Runa take a look at it. They're pretty good with tech. Unless you
I
think
could
you
take a
figure
look as
something out.
well.
Just like I'm not joking when I say the Hugbots are my friends, and if they're being decommissioned like that.
Well, as far
and
as I know, we've stopped selling them to them. They haven't been asking for any, at least, as far as my knowledge goes.
Yes, if I tell anyone Masaru about this, I think there'll be 3 strikes, and I'm probably in trouble with him. Because I need to stay away from Cross, Augustine, and now if this is... Oh god.
Well, remember that you don't work for Masaru.
Yeah. But I have to be honest, like, and not lie, that's what I was taught. So I just need to just stay away. If they're all around, the thing is, it's just the screams of pain and... The data's gone. It's like it was there for a second and then vanished.
Are you saying a Hugbot sent a message to you?
don't know. I don't know if it was a hugbot or something else. But it was a purple light and just a arrow and all details of what happened 3 months ago. Before I even came here.
Right.
Very suspicious would show up now. It's almost like
If you
someone's trying
want-
to start a fire between us and Masaru. But to what goal?
Should I talk to Runa about this and give her my phone to look at?
Only with me present.
Okay, alright.
We'll take a look at it together.
By the way, it's an odd series of events.
Indeed.
I just never seen that file before, and it's just deleted off my phone. Like, so I think a whole Decker might be best option.
Indeed. I would keep this information between us.
Yeah, of course. That's Avalon and his family. Family takes care of each other.
Indeed. So, we have that we need to do. Additionally, on a lighter note, this flask is a flask of that crab milk. I want you to scan it and see if anything they said is actually true.
Alright, what'd they say exactly?
That it can have regenerative properties and that it's good for healing and this, that, and the other thing.
I guarantee that's bullshit.
That's what I thought.
But I'll check anyway.
But it was only 300 credits, so.
True, might as well. I'll get this to the lab.
Indeed.
If that's it, I'll go ahead and go do those tests.
Absolutely. Can you get a hold of Runa?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get her to the clinic.
Indeed. And we'd best get there ourselves.
Very well.
Sure. I'm sorry for all the hassle. Just...
That's all right. Was there anything else you wish to say?
No, it was just that. That's all.
Very good.
Apparently that guy we had put down, he was alive when we cuffed him, but he was apparently hit by plasma, and apparently that, I don't know what the injury was, but Lilith says it was done by an energy shield, not a sword.
Indeed.
So I don't know what the hell happened after I left.
Someone got creative.
So, anyways, I got some tests to do.
Oh, the
Absolutely.
problem is, we don't know who put a hit out on the fella. He started open firing just in general. So we found out the hit later, and I don't know who this Roman fellow is. So that might be coming potential.
Wait, what was the name?
Of inquiry later. Roman? I think that's what I was told. But I don't think I can gather too much else information about that. That's just odd.
So you're saying that there was a hit
You
on
don't
this
see-
person?
That's what I was told, but that's what the Miss Ayla has said. I don't know where she got that information from, but this is... I wouldn't say nothing new, but it's a Wastelander, it looks like it. Apparently he has a lot of dust on him, but I can't tell if it's sand dust or facility dust.
Indeed.
It's a strange thing. But
Indeed.
you gotta go ahead.
If you see
I'll see what
Ayla,
else
please
I can
point to
figure
this
out.
direction.
I think she's about a burrito stand.
Hi.
Alrighty.
We go upstairs.
Yes, to my office.
I recommend it. You have an office upstairs? I thought it was all.
It's more of a desk.
Oh.
Right. Now, could you reiterate to Runa?
Well, I got a sudden message from an unknown source. Basically, just tell me information about stuff that happened 3 months ago with the Hogwarts. How they were sold on to Mrs. Aru, and
no evidence that supports the claim that this has regenerative powers in any way.
Indeed, but more to the point, it's the fact that we don't know where this message came from, correct?
yeah, that's correct.
I knew the answer, but I couldn't go through with it.
So,
I don't understand. Why did they message you?
well, that's part of what we want to find out. I'd like your assistance in trying to track back who sent this message and if we can find anything on it.
Is this a case of I know what you did last summer? I mean, I can, but...
I think if the two of us put our heads to it, we can find out something.
Where did you
Since I
get
saw
the
the
message
file-
sent to? A email,
It was
text
on,
message,
uh,
tablet?
It's my phone here.
Okay.
The crab milk was
wanna help me?
BS.
Figured as
Same
much.
as
Is it,
expected.
Was
is
it
it
not made
even
from
crab
crabs?
milk?
No, we were told it has regenerative abilities. It's complete bogus.
Fair enough. Is it
Oh.
good for anything?
It's just milk that smells like crab. It tastes good.
It
Kinda sweet
smells
and
like
bit sour.
crab?
Yep.
Well, it is crab milk, so...
Oh.
But in any event,
I've tried it. It's not too bad.
Okay, you wanna plug in?
indeed.
Alright, I pinged it. Ping it again.
Pingen.
Neither since I heard Friendly's voice and got worried.
We pinging. I can't wait to trigger some unfortunate event on us. Oh, hi.
Leah told me to come here. Is that still needed?
Indeed, there's a few questions I'd like to run by you at one point, but we're a bit involved, so you can come back later if you wished.
Sure. Also, someone's here to pick up their medication. They're just like staring in the window in the clinic.
Alright, I'll take
That's a little creepy.
Is there a description?
Yeah. Purple hair. Think they had glasses.
I'm
They
not
just
sure if I
kinda
have
were
the
looking
right
back and
information, or is there
forth,
something
and
I can
I
help
thought they
with?
were odd, so I
We have
tried to
a
get an idea of
mysterious
what was going
text
on.
message that we're trying to trace.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
currently holding the phone that received it, and Sloan is assisting me in hacking it.
You may want
Yep.
recalibrate.
Alright.
Do you need a cheerleader before the roll is?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi, God.
Hi. Hello.
Hey God, it's
Hello.
You're following up. You're following up.
Yeah, we're tracing
Yep.
the case of I know what you did last summer, and we're trying to find where the text came from.
Something is said.
What?
Alright, bye bye. You're really pretty today. I love what you did with your clothes. It's really cool.
Thank you. You're always adorable. Maybe that's your cheerleading
No,
thing.
you.
You're so great. You know,
No,
I bet you could
you're
hack
always so
anything.
lucky. I love your horns, you know?
Advantage for some
It's
reason.
okay.
You never know. It must really hype you up for how, like,
Is that what's happening here? You're cheering on for advantage.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out a reason
I feel
for
my confidence
why they
skyrockets.
might do that.
My confidence skyrockets. Thank you. You look lovely as well.
Oh my word.
Amazing.
I don't need Sloan. I just need a cheerleader game.
Isn't there
Yeah,
a
we're tracing.
303 song that went like that? Okay.
I know what you did.
What's your
last summer.
bonuses, Sloan?
Hmm? What was
What's
that?
your bonuses?
What's your bonus?
One decking, and if it applies to saboteur-like things.
It does, except, it's the reverse. Okay, here's, we'll probably need to clarify this up on your sheets. Is your edge in regards to sabotaging, or things being sabotaged.
To sabotaging, I assume.
Okay, so no, it is not, because it is a tracing, not
makes sense.
setting up a problem for them, per se. So, all right, and then yours.
Ooh, a drink.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, you've been spawning things off all day.
What the fuck?
What?
That's really
I
funny.
am the material.
Sorry. Oh my god. The demiurge.
You get a trace. But Sloan, you're not getting anything. It is like dead air.
Well.
Bruna, you pick up on something else. While you are sensing, you get an innate feeling of something arcane going on.
Oh shit. Oh no.
And it's coming from below.
Like Undercity below or like below? Oh shit.
Oh, that's concerning.
What are you getting?
Everything alright?
There's some magic stuff going on. I can feel it.
In the tech.
Can I know what the text message said exactly?
It was send like a file talking about. It was like words talking about like how 3 months ago the Hogbots, some Hogbots were bought by, Masaru, and then were destroyed completely and just ruined.
So weird. Why would they text you about that?
I don't know.
Good question.
Well, I do have.
I mean,
you have Hogbot contacts, but they broke their phone earlier when I tried to phone them up to get a gun, and they hugged the phone too much hard and broke it. That's like the 8th phone they're on.
Huh.
It's a magic
Hello, role
trace
players.
coming
There
from
is 15
below.
minutes left in the session. 15
But
minutes left in the session.
Below.
I've never felt another magic. Well, I think Undercity, but it's below the row. I haven't ever felt another person's magic inside of technology before. That's kind of weird. Here's your phone.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
If I get anything else, I'll let you know.
Please do.
Please do.
Came from the Undercity.
I'm more concerned about the fact that it came from magic.
Indeed.
I've never met anyone who can do like what I can do.
Were you present a while back when there was a bit of warfare going on in the Undercity streets?
Yes. It happened a little bit after Craver put out that manhunt on me.
Right. This might have... It's hard to say, for sure. But I have some suspicions. I'll hold on to them for now.
I think we had the same suspicions. I just don't know how come it relates to Hugbots.
I think it's more trying to pull up past hurt feelings. This seemed like a targeted attack.
I'm not. If Masaru's doing magic and this is magic, then it's something to do with the Hogbots and magic. And that's why he's contacting me. I have no idea. I don't know magic. Like,
I don't think it was Masaru that's responsible for this.
Me neither. But do you know what
Well,
the
there was-
Hugbots were used for?
No, it was before I came here. Before I was transferred.
Mr. Sloan?
Well, We can't
I might need
always
to
know
speak
for
to you
sure because,
just one-on-one.
of course.
I want to blame Miss Arrow just because how it.
Any Avalon personnel in the building? We've got Mr. Cross outside who would like to make some sort of a business transaction. Please and thank you.
Unfortunately, we
So
can't let
that might
personal
be a
feelings
problem.
get in the
Okay.
way of what might actually be happening. Also, that gunfire I don't like.
Indeed.
Should I-
Did you
should I
hear
go
that
while
transmission?
Cross is here.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, that's why. I'm gonna
Can
go
you...
to the
What's the transmission?
Mr. Cross is here. That's for a separate
Oh.
transaction.
And now that we're alone, were any chance were the hugbots used in the Soul Synth project that Masaru was doing?
It's hard to say for sure.
It's quite possible that it could be related to that.
It very much could be. It was around that time, I believe.
They could also be provoking you into looking into Masaru affairs. But I don't know why. So be careful, Mr. Sloan.
That I will. I know that, many can benefit from corporations fighting each other. Right. Well, thank you for your help with that.
Anytime.
Of course. Well, after this, meeting, there's not much time. But perhaps I'll go grab a drink.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes, right?
Indeed.
Speed run 10 minutes to get a drink?
I'd love to try, though we'll see how
Well,
long
don't you have
this
isn't
business
Mr. Cross
takes.
here?
Indeed, we'll see how long that business takes.
Oh.
What are you going to say?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What? That seems like I need to worry about it.
Don't worry about it. No, I just phased out of existence a second.
Oh, never mind.
I hear somebody talking. Have you ever thought about making a backdoor for the clinic?
That would be nice. Right.
Well, I'm gonna be heading up to Upper City.
Hello.
Okay,
Mr.
first
Cross.
off,
Hello, Rona.
Mr. Cross, over here for a moment. We don't have much time, so we need to pull it through this.
Well, that's funny. That's not the normal Sloan tone, but I'll figure that out later.
So, what do you have proposed?
It's just a simple transaction. I need to buy some supplies from Avalon. In specific, some shipments of needles, specifically for drawing blood.
I see. Is this part of your previous attempts at registering majors?
I wouldn't say attempt. We've done a pretty good job of it, actually. Gotten quite a few on the registry. But it's just... We are trying to, considering recent events, get at least shown things. Don't need things yet even more out of control.
Indeed, but are you sure that this is the best approach?
It's the only approach I can think of. People keep disappearing. With no way to track them. Hello, MP.
Hello. Well.
So it's like, I see no other option.
I believe it would be better if we put a bit more talk into this before the straight agreement, but that kind of thing can be done. So, as there's not too much time
purchase
left
the
in the
needles?
day. Indeed. Well, more the general approach. But perhaps
If
we
it's something
can...
you personally object to, then... But this is... I was hoping this would be more of just a business transaction.
Right. Let me set you up with a small inventory for now.
That sounds reasonable enough.
That way we
Appreciate
can
it.
test the waters both ways. Of course. I'll have that shipment set over.
Right,
And is that all?
That's all on my plate. Do you have anything for me?
I do not believe as of right now.
Alright, I'm gonna go get something to eat then. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
You as well.
Have
Take
a
care.
magical day.
Take care. Apologies.
I'm like, seriously, oh, it's okay. How
So-
can I help you?
Indeed. Liat had informed me that supposedly this raider had not just tried to hold up Mr. Liev, but in fact there was a hit on him. Is this true?
A hit on Leah? No,
A hit on the
I
raider.
don't think so. I think that. Oh yes. Oh yes. And it was done by, you know, Mr. Lamb, Mr. Roman Lamb. Do you work with him?
Perhaps. How did you hear the name?
That's what. Well, our wyverns have sources, but we were able to figure out that they just put a public hit out. I don't think the name was public, but they put a public hit out onto this raider that didn't explain anything, that anyone could go and just kill him. So that seems kind of scary.
Was this a well-known raider?
We're able. Not that we know of. They claimed that they were stealing stuff, but we hadn't seen anyone trying to do that at all today. And for such a high Avalon person, seems kind of odd, you know? But
And how did you hear that?
I swear that I saw them when that magic moss was around. Didn't they stop in at one point? What did I hear? What?
Where did you hear the high rank part?
Did I actually? Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. Let me get my thoughts in. It's really hard when you're GM. I'm sorry. I saw Roman Land come in on the Moss episode talking to you like he was a higher up and was like demanding answers. Scratch that. I wouldn't know 100% that, but I assumed. I assumed that he was.
Okay.
Because of that situation. And then they also found his name and that he worked for Avalon and that there was like no real reason for him to be doing this. So it's kind of like,
Right. Well, thank you for letting me know. Was there anything else pertinent?
yeah. We weren't really able to figure out anything about what we're still trying to figure out who actually killed him and if they got the information about why the hit was sent out, because after we found the public posting, there were no details about why, and that's why we're a little afraid, because we don't want people to just be like, I'll give you $30,000 to shoot Richard for no reason, you know. You know.
Exactly.
So, if you can speak to him and fill us in, that might be kind of nice.
Maybe. He is a man of prestige.
So I was right. Okay. Well, that's all I was able to figure out. I hope it was at least slightly helpful.
Indeed, it's certainly started an interesting line. Was the head able to be found?
I didn't know it was missing.
Indeed.
I pretty much came right here to help heal people. So.
Someone took the head off with a shield. A Shometsu shield.
Interesting.
If you can find someone with a Shometsu shield that seems to match some sort of shadiness or description similar to these events, let me know.
Well, I know Lilith's guard has been running around with.
Indeed, I've
and
spoken and heard a list of similar people. But it can also be the case that someone might possess the shield but not be showing it.
They are kind of hard
Keep
to
an eye
hide.
out then.
2 minutes until the end of session. There is 2 minutes until the end of session.
Time to speedrun a drink.
You can go. Yeah, let's go.
Right, thank you.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh, good.
Right, I believe your shifts are just about over.
Yeah.
Please
I was
direct
just gonna say,
your upper management to me from this temp agency so that I can directly speak with them after your shift. Duke, you've done an amazing job. You've also done pretty good.
I wasn't here for too long, but I was keeping my eye out.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, I was helping the purple fellow. I helped him get in. And other than that, there was nothing else pertinent that happened, no dangers or anything. I'm gonna head home for the night.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Right, you're free to
I
head
should
out as well.
mention, by the way.
Indeed.
I feel like I should mention before I do head out, though. After that last contract in the Undercity, I gotta say thanks for that word, because ever since I worked with you, I've been sitting swimming.
Of course. Hard work deserves to be recognized. Or competence,
Well, it's
at
been
least.
a pleasure working with you, and I'm looking forward to continuing. On that, I'm gonna head out.
Have a good night.
Stay safe, Sloan.
You as well.
Oh, and while I can, keep looking good.
You as well. Right, I'm going to try and get a speedrun drink. Keep me up to date on things. I'll speak to you very soon.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Anything else you need to say?
Oh, I'll let you get a drink, but I saw a cross with MP.
Indeed, they do interact quite a bit.
It's a little concerned, but, yeah.
Have a good night.
Get a scan from them. Yeah, if you would help remind them, that would be extremely helpful to me.
You gotta love the times when it's not just, constant call.
I mean,
Teach you
you're
to
mostly
sit down and
on
relax for a minute.
calls.
Yeah.
It's mostly being
Is anyone tending the bar?
Like that gunfire.
Alice's.
I can get you a drink if you want.
Yes, please.
What you like? What would you like?
Ah, nothing too heavy.
Let's see what I got.
You made it.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot.
I'm surprised.
I'll give you a soda.
I always got a decent sense of fashion, so it just looks good on me.
Or some light.
Yeah. High octane part of the.
That sounds good.
There you go. Hey.
Thank you.
There you are. 800 credits, please.
Do you accept wireless transfer?
I don't think she's really likes going to party.
Give me up to take your drink, and I don't want it.
And there you are. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you very much. Anyone want to get cubed? Get cubed?
I'm good, thank you, though.
Could be fun. I'd like.
I'm alright, thank you.
Well, this shouldn't happen.
Find something fun like an opera. I don't know what's.
Oh, you trying to get on
I
stage?
thought you were getting ready to you do a little performance there for a
Cut the
second.
rug.
That too.
I'm not that kind of adventurous.
Get a couple more in you, and you never know.
So they say.
Yeah, it's true. You never know.
You're lucky. Perfect timing.
Ooh.
Jackie.
Nice
Let's drink.
I don't trust you. I don't know who you are. I don't like you.
She said you're at you said Amir's house. He's like, wait, doesn't that make you probably more than 100? He's like,
I got my drink.
Yeah, you did. You're probably way older than you look.
No, that's why my character is so short, just because she's so young. This is how her elf part is still like, she's still kind of like height, yeah. No, it's just height is pretty much it, so. And also, I'm actually a lot taller.
Ooh boy. Well.
By the way, what was he gonna do? What's Sloan gonna do with the crap milk, anyways?
Do with the what?
Crab milk.
Oh, we did scan it, and we found out that it doesn't actually do anything.
We were trying to make it that hey, did crab milk actually save Leon?
Nope.
We're gonna try to do that. He's like, it's a potential business opportunity.
You made 300 credits. Oh boy, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end stream here. It's good to be back in season. I hope that you enjoyed the first episode, and I believe we're gonna be coming back again on Monday. So I'll see you then. Ooh, back into the full season. But yeah, see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for watching, and have a good night. Bye-bye.
At least he knows that he always